We're working on some new scheduling, but we're definitely going to be RPG content, so you can tune in for that. Let me jump over to the table and see everybody. Just one last reminder as we start off. Don't forget to hit the like, the subscribe, the follow, all of that noise, and you can join us every time. All right, let's jump to the table. Hey, table.
Hello.
Hi.
Now I can't hear you.
That's your fault.
Yeah, we can hear you and each
Seriously?
other.
What the shit? Okay, there we go. Now
Great,
I can
so
hear
you
you.
heard me.
First
I
day
can
new
hear you
mic.
now.
Yeah. Well, we don't
Sorry
want to
about
talk to you.
Well, welcome to. We'll get around to introducing ourselves as usual, but I'll just start by saying hello. I'm Phil. I will be the GM for the night. Or Shadowrun in the Blind. So we're going to be playing 100% improv today. None of us have prepared anything, including myself. Anyone who has prepared something is a fool, and will find out that everything they have prepared is immediately going to be deleted.
So just like every sponsored content at placement I do.
Yeah, exactly. This is going to be for those of you, not myself, who have ever taken improv classes. You can whip out your skills now, and we're just going to have fun. And it's going to be stupid, I hope. And our rules are loosely based on Shadowrun 5. If you know the rule of the thing you want to do, use it. If you don't know it, we're going to make it up. And that's totally what's going to happen.
Heck yeah.
Fantastic. Wonderful world, crunchy system. Let's decrunch by getting crunched.
And I'll just show you, I've got all the character sheets here. I've preloaded them all. Okay, so they're all ready to go. Yeah, everybody's stats are in there. That's proof for the internet that nothing is.
It's all blank.
As it should be.
There is no edge.
Yeah. Steve, why don't you tell us about your character?
Well, that's easy. That's easy. So, he's just kind of like sitting there, headphones on, I'm fucking rad and I do cool shit. And just sitting there like singing to himself. And then, he opens his eyes and a couple of like skaters go by and he's like, oh, do cool shit. And as soon as they're out of like range, he's like, I'm fucking rad and I do cool shit. And then he's...
As you're doing that, you see, you can hear some sirens in the background. An ambulance goes by, and your boyfriend turns to you and says, "Havoc, we gotta move."
Time to start writing stuff down.
Deposit down on the house. Like, really? I just got a new job.
I know, but I don't like it here. We're not safe.
Okay. So where are we going then? Where are we going then?
Flash over to Darcy. It's Friday evening. You've really had a tough week.
Yeah.
Everything has just been going to shit.
Don't I hear ya?
Yeah.
I'm talking to this guy at the bar with me. Listening to them go on and on.
And so I told her, like, fuck, man, she's 500 pounds, okay? I've never seen a troll this skinny, okay? But there she is, and she's, like, trying to come on to me, and I'm like, bitch, no. No, I don't want any of that. I only stick to my size or bigger. Fuck off.
I'm sorry, Jared.
Wow.
Gerald's here.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, that seems really tough.
Your phone is ringing.
Why are they calling now?
Yes, you are correct. In fact, it is your work. Your day job that just will not leave you alone.
Can you
Even in the
take this
evenings.
for me? Wait, there it is.
Okay.
Ah,
Hello?
it's like,
Yeah, so we need you to come in on Saturday. Sorry,
yes, you bet. 100%.
Yeah, and you know what?
Okay.
And because your TPS reports are a little bit behind, I'm gonna have to go ahead and ask you to come in on Sunday as well.
Oh,
So
is
yeah,
that
if you could
before
just-
Saturday?
That's correct.
Okay.
you ever
Where do I
think
work
about-
again?
You're the
Guy-
cubicle in the corner.
The troll next to you with your phone starts walking away with your phone. He seems to think that for some reason the phone call was for him.
Maybe that works. I turn to like the other side of me at the bar. I'm like, do you ever just think about like leaving? Do you just get up and go and don't
Oh.
tell anyone?
Oh, honey, yes. If you're ready to go, we can go. The elf next to you, clearly at work, rubs her hands all over you and encourages you to get up.
Yeah, okay.
So your phone goes one way, you and the elf go another, and we
Didn't need that
switch.
phone anyway. It was a burner.
You know.
Bella, on your Friday evening, you're confused because the call you made, you swore you were going to be talking to... Darcy, what's your character's name? Go.
Salvador.
Salvador, but some weird-sounding, cranky dude picked it up, and yep, he said he would come in on Saturday.
What the hell's going on? Like, okay. I hope he knows where to go.
Meanwhile, your boss, whom you hate, is still standing there next to you, has kept you late at this job for the last fucking time. And you
If all
want to get
goes
out of
according
there.
to plan.
I really got somewhere to be. Can I go?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and ask you to just stay another 2 to 3 hours. I've got about another 12, 15 phone calls for you to make. Yeah.
You know what? Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thanks. Turns to leave.
I take the phone. I whip it at him, and I get up and I walk out.
He gets hit in the back of the head, and he's like,
Make your
And
own
of course-
calls.
of course, your adept powers of missile mastery have made that a perfect strike, and he falls unconscious on the floor.
I'll then reach over to my previous cubicle because it probably won't be my cubicle tomorrow. And I grab a piece of paper and a pen.
You hear
Or
a
like
couple
a-
of gasps.
I write, make
And
your
a
own fucking
small
calls.
spattering of applause.
And I
Yeah.
I kind of paste it on his forehead. And then I walk off.
He's kinda like-
Susan did? Holy crap!
he ge-
She's my hero.
Oh God, is that canon? Is my name Susan?
I don't
There
know.
is.
Oh shit! Sorry.
No.
Yep.
That's your character's real name. Doesn't have to be
Yeah.
your street name, but
Susan the adept.
By the powers of Karen. Could have been worse.
But you're-
what did you say? Yours
you're-
is Salvador?
No,
Salvador.
Yeah.
Sorry, her character's real name is Susan, but on the street she goes by Snasu. Snasu. Yeah.
Right on.
I'll
It's
just
about
put
this
S
time,
for
Matt,
now.
that you are dropping off your courier package to We Bore the Shit Out of You Inc.
Okay.
And you
Well,
see,
as I get out of the truck, I got my music blaster in my headset.
you see this stout little angry dwarf lady, Susan, leaving the building in a huff. You're, of course, attracted to dwarves, being the tall elf that you are. There's something about it that you just have always liked.
Something about
And we
angles.
bore the shit out of you is Bore. They're
Oh
a
yeah,
tunneling
no, it's
company.
a drilling company, 100%.
Yeah.
Yes, they do
of course.
plumbing.
Yeah.
It's part
Masters
plumbing
of
and
laying pipe, some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
I guess I walk up to her and say something like, "You're looking all sorts short, pale, and beardy. You're just my type." I don't know. I've got some terrible pickup line. I'm not good at this.
Noted.
I'm sorry,
so
Phil, did you say he was an
charisma
elf?
of. That's right. He has a charisma of 2
Okay.
for an elf.
Oh my, I don't even know if that's possible.
It is now. With
Yeah,
these new rules,
I'll call her short and
it
hairy.
is.
Don't forget to
Charisma
What are you
is
doing?
two.
I gotta open
What
that.
did you
I'm doing my best, but you guys gotta write this down.
I just kind of look the elf up and down, and I'm like, fuck. And I turn and walk. Grumpily.
Maybe I say something like, I'm a delivery man. I'll deliver you lots of love. Give me a chance, baby.
This elf is carrying a package
Yeah, he is.
on his waist, and he's rugged looking. Like he's been in some fights. He's missing an ear, first of all, which embarrasses most elves to no end. You can't tell if it's been replaced. Maybe it has. Your instinct is like that. Your magical instinct tells you that there's something metal about this guy.
Oh right.
Okay, I'll
She's an
kind of
adept.
take a
We knew that.
pause and. Oh, I am? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you
Okay.
murdered a dude with a stapler.
Yeah, you're Phil did say that you're an adept with missile mastery.
It was a phone. It was a phone.
Yeah, it was a
yeah,
bump.
yeah.
He's not dead,
Oh.
just unconscious.
Okay, just checking.
Put a picture in the chat. I feel like I look like an elven version of this guy. Then you see Leon the Professional.
Yeah,
He's,
there you go.
he's a neo hippie elf with
Oh, nice.
he
Okay,
uses
okay.
far too much dread wax.
Okay. I'll kind of turn around. So, because of my adept, I kind of see something in him that I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I'm vibing this. Is that the sense? Okay.
It is, yeah.
He's winning you
kind of-
over.
I'll change my posture a little bit and I'll stop and just kind of be like, who's your delivery for?
I don't know, who is it for?
You look down and it's for somebody named Calypso.
Oh, this package right here is for Calypso, but I make special deliveries all the time. Tell me your name. I'll bring one for you tomorrow.
You know who Calypso is. Susan knows who Calypso is. Calypso's the scraggly human who works in the mailroom. He often gets most of the packages delivered to him. Some of them never make it out.
Oh, There's my package. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Nice to meet you. I'm Calypso.
Oh, Calypso. That's a pretty groovy name for
No,
a dwarf.
you are not Calypso. Are you lying to be Calypso?
Damn right I am.
Okay, great. Roll your
Just in
fast
case
talk.
we
I
weren't
have-
confused enough.
Okay.
Listen, I have no allegiance to that place. I just
That's
Yeah,
fair.
no.
100%.
It's a solid move. Into
Todd.
I'm walking out. So what do
Todd.
I roll?
I want you to roll fast talk. So that's going to be you pick a number between 3 and 7, let's say, and that'll be your.
Let's make it nice and round. Let's say 5.
Okay.
So 5d6.
So
So yeah, be sort of con, right?
so it'll be your charisma of 3 and your skill of 2. That's what we'll go with.
Okay.
This is flying fast
Um,
and furious. Write it down. Write it down.
Todd, I want you to also roll charisma, but I want you to roll it more of seduction roll.
3 successes. Wait a minute. Is it Todd or is it Matt?
Todd's
it's
Calypso.
Matt, but I want Todd to roll for seduction.
Okay.
Oh,
This is a different.
How many dice am I doing?
Good question.
Well, this is your job, right?
You're the mailroom guy.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood.
so Todd is
I hope it
Calypso?
worked because I rolled 8 dice.
Great.
And I got like a lot. You'll have to believe me because I don't have it on the screen. I'll fix that camera eventually. Out of 8 dice, I got 5 hits.
Okay, so 5 hits. And sorry, Bella, what did you get for Susan?
I got out of 5 dice, I got 3 hits.
Okay.
Are we being shipped right now? I'm just kidding.
Okay, so we don't have a name for Matt yet. That's fine. Matt, your character is totally believing that she is Calypso, and you gladly hand the package over.
I feel like he's not too discerning most times. Like if someone says there's a pack name on the package, he's like, "Yeah, right on, man. Sign here. I got more deliveries to make. I'm on the clock."
You have a quality of trust issues. You're too easily trusting.
Okay.
Negative
Is he-
quality.
Wait a minute. Is he too trusting? Or does he just not give a flying fuck?
Yeah. No, too trusting. He could also not give a fuck, and that's what gets him to be a great courier.
I mean, don't ask questions, right? That makes sense. That tracks.
So
Everything, yeah.
I hand you the package. I hand you the form to sign. I'm like, just put your name there, Calypso, and maybe add your phone number underneath it. So we'll be in touch.
God.
You're out of your league, man. Just stop it. Is this man harassing you? Is this man harassing you?
This is.
Me-
I've had
meanwhile,
this happen.
inside. Has anybody seen? I'm looking for my package. Oh my God! What happened to Greg?
The near pants.
Why is he bleeding?
I'm just gonna
Hey, man,
go ahead
I
and
can only do one delivery at a
live
time.
here for a minute.
Elevate the wound. Somebody needs to help him.
I will.
I
will
think-
sign it, but I won't give him my number.
Burn. Okay. So, the
Well,
sad
wait a
courier-
minute. Do I have a burner phone?
Do you?
Can I have like a burner?
No,
I
you
think-
don't.
Because then I won't give him my number. Sorry, bud.
So here's a little
You gotta
something
earn
random,
these,
but
Didge.
Maybe I collect like random rocks in the park. I want to give her like a rock.
He's a rock collector. All right.
Yeah, I found this one under a tree. When you hold it, you can think of me. See you later, girl. And I get back in my truck and I peel off to my next delivery.
So Susan is excited to have a package that she gets to go and give Calypso now. Even though she hates the place, she's really excited that she gets to go and see Calypso one last time, her favorite person in the building.
Yeah, this guy is really stop. You just keep that pressure on there, Greg. See you later, Paul.
So I'm gonna go. Is there like in the building? Because Calypso's in the mailroom, right?
Yes.
Is there like a window from the mailroom to outside?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
It's around the
I'm gonna
back.
go. All right, I'll go around the back of the building and kind of get down on the ground.
Because
and
there
be
is like a deliveries entrance there.
Yeah, I'll kind of look to see if I see him.
It's where all the pipe goes in, if you know what I mean.
And then I'll tap on. I'll do a little rap on the window and call Calypso over.
I'll wave her in, having just returned, sipping my coffee.
Oh no, she's not coming back in. She's at the window for a reason.
All right. So I'll go out and around, grab my desk sticks off the desk, wave at my supervisor on the way by, like, smoke break.
All right. Back in 5, we got a lot of work to do.
So
Head
when he
outside.
comes out, I'll
Smoke?
toss you your I'm trying to oh fuck it.
Calypso.
Just quit. Why not have a smoke too? And I'll take it.
Calypso is so taken by Susan as a friend. Everything about Susan just rubs Calypso the right way, friendship-wise.
You're the best. Let me tell you about all my problems. This landlord of mine, he's up my ass, you know. Like, oof.
You didn't happen to see Greg, did you?
I did. That was the weirdest thing. It's all bleeding. What an ass. Deserved every drop.
Well,
Wait, why?
yeah.
Were you there? Did you see?
Oh yeah, I saw it. Oh yeah, I saw
What
it.
happened? Did he like?
Almost
did
as
he
if-
fall off his chair again?
He got into a fight with the phone.
With
Yeah, he got into a
Oh.
fight with the phone. He had like
Oh.
12 more calls he had to make, and he wasn't happy with that, and so he got into a fight with the phone. And
Is this
the
one
phone
of those
won.
hacker things? Like they like juiced his brain remotely?
I'm not sure. Because I definitely did not throw it. That did not happen.
Oh, then you don't want this
Um,
back. And I'll offer her the phone. There's a little blood on the corner.
And she'll just kind of look at it and be like, yoink.
I wish I'd seen that.
So I'm
It's about
I'm
this
not-
time.
going to be here on Mondays or tomorrow or any other day. So I just wanted to say goodbye and, oh, here's your package.
About this
Okay, that's
time that all 5 of you simultaneously get messages.
I don't have that sound effect handy, so just everyone pretend it just goes blip blip blip.
Bleating! Bleating! Bleating!
You got mail!
In the message, it simply states, they've bored their last hole. It's time to fight back. Meet at, and it gives a GPS location. 3 hours.
I guess it's game time.
So it cuts to me where I'm like sitting on the end, like the side of a bed, and I'm holding not my phone, but clearly the phone of whoever I went home with, who has just received this message.
Yes.
I'm like,
I like it.
If you'd like, you can roll hacking to hack into the phone.
yes, I think I would. I think that seems appropriate. Let me see. I feel like I probably have a desk job. It gives me at least a little bit of knowledge. Let's roll. I think I'll roll 6. Is that okay?
Sounds
Go and
good.
grab a cup of water real quick.
Yep.
2 hits. Beep, boop. Beep.
You try a couple passcodes and know enough that if you continue, you'll probably lock it out. But you can see that there's another unread message there, in addition to the one you just read, that says, make sure you keep him away.
I like look over at where they're busy with something, and I try and figure out if I could probably get past, and I realize probably not, and I turn to the window behind me.
Pants are hard.
Take your time. Take your time, and I'm gonna see if I can get out that window.
Let's
have a- no.
pretend I did.
Pants are hard, which is why Salvador always wears a kilt.
True. Yeah.
Give me a composure test. You did drink a lot of alcohol and did some questionable narcotics.
All right. What's composure based off of? It's like intelligence.
Body plus
wisdom,
willpower.
Maybe.
Hey, I've been
Body
this
plus
character before.
willpower.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll 4 for that. That feels like a 4.
Body plus willpower is 4? All right.
I'm gonna say that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a 0 hits. Those are not my
Okay,
strong
good.
suits.
You aim for the window. You crack it open. You go through, and there's the girl on the toilet in front of you because you've entered the bathroom. Ah, she's shocked. She screams some expletives at you, shoos you at the door,
I deserve that.
and with -2, roll some kind of like sleight of hand type thing to hide the phone in your hand that you're still carrying.
Very good. Let's see. Sleight of hand. I feel like probably not trained in that. Medium agility. It's probably only like. You said -2?
Yeah, because you're drunk.
That's probably like 1 die. Like,
Roll it.
if I'm honest. That's a hit! Yeah!
So you you're standing there in the doorway holding the phone, and you're just like, as you go out the door, she did better than 1. And
I'll be going.
she spots her phone in your hand, and she quickly tries to wipe and get out of there after you.
Running time!
Okay, let's have an athletics. -2 for drunkenness.
All right. Let's see. Athletics and strength. I'm gonna say like 2 dice. Let's say 2. 2 seems fine. Let's go
For
with
those
2.
just joining us, a quick
We-
reminder.
so
we have
far-
no idea
Not
what
great.
characters we are.
Yeah.
At all.
I'm
We're
just
One hit.
figuring it out.
Right on.
So far, we've established Darcy's character has very little in so many categories that whatever's left is jacked.
Yeah, it's true. You are 100% whatever that is.
This was
I'm
her
trying-
role to catch you.
That doesn't seem that great. Because you pick them up like this, right? Like those are the top, and then that's what
Yeah.
you're showing is the bottom, right?
opposite.
It's the opposite.
Yeah. So
So
she
ones and twos,
like
yeah.
she runs out, almost tripping over her underwear that's still around her ankles, and tackles you onto the bed.
Oh, she wants.
This could be worse.
He's trying to grab the phone out of your hand. She's like, "Give that back to me! Give that back to me! What are you doing with that?"
Is this about me? I know that's like
coming.
really self-conscious of myself, but like I've had a bad week, and like it doesn't seem unlikely at this point.
Let's see. Okay, she tries to punch you in the face to knock you unconscious. So give me a.
I see it
combat
coming,
roll.
and I'm like, I think I'm okay with this, and I get punched in the face.
Okay.
I'm also roll
consider-
like a toughness roll or something, roll body.
So
which is
considering you're not trying to deflect it in any way,
No, I'm just
you'll,
taking it.
you'll resist 5 stun.
Okay, that's just body, or is it like body twice? I can't remember. Just body, right?
Yeah,
If you're
body
wearing
plus
any
armor.
armor.
Which is
You were ready to
0
bail.
in this.
I mean, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I got 1 hit on the 2
Okay.
dice.
So you take 4 stun. You were
Nice.
already at 4 since you were -2 from being drunk.
Sure.
So you're up to 8. That's probably putting you unconscious for now.
Yeah, let's
You are
say
not
that.
wrong about that day, sir.
It has been a really bad week, for sure. Let's see. 8. Oh, you know what? You're still awake, because you'll have 8 plus half your willpower. So you'll have 1 more box to go.
Oh,
So you are like barely with it. She grabs the phone out of your hand. You're basically unable to stop her at this point, and she sees you still awake, finishes knocking you unconscious, and you black out.
wait, what? How many hits of stun was that again? I'm just trying to figure out everybody else's characters. This is half the game now.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay, so Havoc. You and your boyfriend are headed out. You're frustrated. The two of you have been having a bit of an argument about where you're living. He's taken off.
Typical. Just typical.
And it's a Friday night. You've just gotten that message. And you're like, who the heck is this? And who the heck is, what do they mean, Boar? Who's Boar?
Well, yeah. I wonder if,
God damn it, if your curiosity isn't piqued.
yeah, definitely. I mean, I did send out a lot of job applications and got a lot of offers. So,
Yeah, do a memory check.
yeah.
Willpower plus intuition. Or no, sorry. Logic plus intuition.
Logic plus intuition. Sure.
I feel like I missed a memo. People know what to roll. I'm so confused.
Well, that was 1 hit.
I don't know what to roll, so you're
Yeah.
good, Todd.
You
Okay, good.
make it up and then you write down some numbers that make it work.
All right.
Okay, 1 hit.
Mm.
You know what? It's possible that there was a company you applied to that could be related to boring.
Oh man, yeah, because I told those guys I took the other job, but I never really did get a reply. Whatever. Now, if we're going to have to switch apartments and move across town, I'm going to have to take 2 jobs anyway, so... Fine, I suppose, if they're that hot for me. But definitely going to pre-drink ahead of time.
Nothing like
Just-
just showing up for your first Shadowrun drunk or unconscious.
Yeah,
You hear
so...
Darcy.
You hear more sirens go by. There's noise in the hallway. You see the silhouettes through your frosted doorway outside as people walk by, seemingly arguing about something. No voices you recognize.
Oh, I pictured myself on a park bench. No, maybe I've wandered back home. Okay, so yeah, I've wandered back home. Yeah, so pouring a glass of wine and yeah, standing in a bathrobe, deciding what to wear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
You
Definitely.
have a look at the travel time. You see it's only about 15 minutes away, and you've got about 2 hours to kill before you would need to leave.
Yeah, probably just gonna message a few friends, say, yeah, I've got this thing in a couple hours, but after that, we should totally meet up at Francine's because I'm sure I'm gonna need drinks after that.
And Velvet was really pissed off at you when she left.
Velvet. Oh, man.
Your boyfriend.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
So you do have concerns that that she's out there somewhere, and you know it's a rough neighborhood, and you know that it's not the best for Velvet to be out there alone. But you're also really pissed.
My God. All right, so I'll pull up my pan and see if the air tag I slipped into the heel of most of his shoes are, active.
Yep, they are active. You
But,
get a clear signal. Velvet is down the street at a bar. No surprise. Again.
Yeah. So, Havoc will get dressed. Probably something, semi upscaley looking, but not too fancy. Spend a little bit too much time figuring out what's going on here. And then and then go. Yeah.
Do you pack any of your multitude of weapons?
Oh, that goes without saying. I mean, half of what Havoc has things sewn into them, so many blades. Definitely.
Oh, the screen flipped. Camera's on. Awesome. Okay, so Havoc, Brett and Havoc stuff headed towards the bar. You get there just in time to see a courier on a bike with a package get knocked over by a very large drunken troll on the phone with somebody wandering around in front.
I'll just kind of stand there for a moment looking at my pretending to be absorbed in something stupid on my pan and eavesdrop.
Oh, sorry about that, little fella. As As Matt, you get smoked by a troll as you're riding your bike up to this bar. It's your last delivery for the night. You're muted.
So I'm a bike courier, okay. It's all cool, man. You know, we all make mistakes. You know, I don't even know where I am on the road half the time.
Oh, you're an ugly fucker, aren't you?
Well, you know, everybody's got their own tastes. You know, it's all right if you don't like the way I look. There's plenty of ladies out there who do. You know what I mean?
Well, I thought you were a lady. Holy shit. Okay. Alright, fuck. I gotta, that's your phone. I found this on the street. He hands you a phone. He walks away.
All phones without owners are my phones, man. I'll take that, thank you. I don't know if it is my phone or not.
You see him, like, puking, you know, liters of vomit in the corner. Troll size, drunken stupor puke is like an entire keg, basically.
Well, I offer some words for you. Hey, get it all out, man. Get it all out. It's gonna be all right. You know, I've been there.
Get off me! He bats you away.
All right.
Hurts a little bit.
Well, I'll leave you to expel your innards in peace then.
Let's see. Pick green or white.
White.
All right. The package that fell is okay. Didn't sound like it broke. You can still deliver it.
Perfect. All right. Well, keep hanging loose, man. I'll catch you on the flip side. I'm back on my bike and get to it.
So you're only half a block now. The delivery location is the bar. Topsy turvy. Inside there's an orc named the person you're looking for is named Velvet Boteros.
Okay. Well, this is a nice place for the final stop, you know. Take a load off, you know, kick my feet up, have a couple. I stroll on inside and I order a drink first, wait for it to get to me. And I start sipping it and I ask the bartender, you know a Velvet bit of Taros?
That's me. How do you have that here?
Hey man, I don't know how these things get sorted out. I just go where I'm told, you know, I follow the app. I show her the phone, the little binging dots.
It's you deliver the package, Velvet signs for it, and you hear the telltale sign. Your military PTSD kicks in as you hear the telltale sign of a detonator activated.
Okay. I what's the nearest threatening looking thing?
The box.
The
It is coming
box?
from the box that you just delivered.
Okay. I grab the
At the
box
moment
and I
you-
hit the ground with it against my chest and I yell everybody to get away. Grenade, grenade.
All right.
This could be a real short game for Matt.
Join me.
It was all a test to see if
I'm-
he was worthy
I'm
of
saying,
being
like,
a super soldier.
Yeah, no, maybe like my sergeant did something similar for me, you know, that's how I only lost the part of my ear, you know. I'm like, you know, I gotta pay that back.
Okay, I just got to look up the damage value here. No, I don't.
It's actually a bomb.
16
I don't
physical with no
understand
armor.
The entire building explodes. Havoc sees Topsy Turvy disintegrated in a fireball that could only be described as destructive. So feel free to roll damage resistance. You never know. I mean, point blank. Can you resist 36?
No.
I don't know, what should I be rolling for that?
Body plus armor.
Make up a big number.
I mean, you would be wearing armor. It's not like you have to be incombatant. on the streets of Seattle
Can he
in
spend edge?
2083.
I feel like that's an edge.
Yeah.
Everyone's got one.
He
I would
gets
say
shunted out the window.
You're wearing like a level, at least a level 10, 12 Urban
At least
Explorer jumpsuit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Urban Explorer jumpsuit would
Well,
just be
yeah,
what you
let's say-
wear. You
Let's
don't
say
even have to justify it as a courier.
actually.
I
it's
mean,
probably your
yeah,
job requirement.
okay. Could be a dangerous job. I get that. Might have a good body
Plus,
armor.
all that
If I'm a
cyber
veteran, I'm
wear.
probably a bit of a tough guy. Maybe I've got a decent constitution.
It
What's-
only makes sense. You've been in the military. You're doing a job you know can be rough and tumble. Why else would you have jumped on something knowing that it was an explosive, other than to think that you could survive it?
Unless he
I'm
wanted
going
a
to say
ticket
that
out of this
Matt,
burg.
yeah, Matt's character's race is a troll, specifically the subrace giant.
Well, he's an
So-
elf.
He was an elf.
He's an elf.
He's an elf.
Yeah.
We know he's an elf.
He's an
Notice
ugly
the
elf.
use of the
Oh,
past
it's
You
an
tense.
ugly
know, tap
But
your
he's
edge,
not-
say you get like
no.
5 dice and explodes. There's always
He-
a chance.
He's an ugly elf, so he's got acromegaly, which
Sure.
is the disease that Andre the Giant and Paul White, the Big Show, have. He's an elf with
like
acromegaly.
that.
So your body
like
is let's at least 8.
Okay. I was gonna say body 8, so I'm on board with that.
Okay.
Okay, so
Plus all
you
that
guys have done all the
cyberware.
numbers. I'm still kind of a noob at this. So what's
Okay,
my
so-
total here? Am I looking
so
to roll like
you're at
20
20.
dice?
20
And
dice.
if
Yeah.
you
Okay.
edge that, you can add your edge rating to it.
And it explodes if you
Yeah.
call the edge
So
first.
how many
Yeah.
I'll do edge for sure. I feel like I've got good edge too.
Let's
how
see.
many? Yeah, four to
Sixes
6.
explode.
How many?
I would-
how
I
many
like
edge
edge.
points?
I would say he's not that lucky. I mean, he's an elf in the military who lost his ear.
Okay, 4.
Wow. Yeah,
Gotta
say
be worth-
4.
4? Okay.
Yeah, the important thing is the exploding at this point with 20 dice.
Yeah. And 24 now.
plus the
That brings
edge.
you to 24.
So 24 dice, and the
Yeah, 24
the
exploding. I'm on board.
6s explode. Yeah.
That's a lot of dice.
Got 13 successes on that.
Any
Ah.
6s?
Yeah, a bunch of them. I just used the dice roller on roll 20 there.
Oh,
So,
so,
like-
okay.
So it on did you set it to explode?
13. Okay, so you've
Yeah, it
reduced it to
exploded them.
You've reduced it to 23. You can roll an edge if you want to re-roll any failure.
Yeah, you're gonna need to do that.
Okay, so I should be rolling what there?
So,
How many
there's-
edge did you have? What edge
Did
number
4.
did you choose?
4.
Okay.
So you should have 9. How many? 13 were hits out of. So how many failures were there in the original roll?
Or figure out how many 6s there were.
Right, yeah.
Well, I had 7 6s.
So you should be rolling another 17 dice then.
17 failures.
Sounds right.
Sure. Well, that wouldn't account for 5s.
You've only got to get under.
No, I counted only 4s and under.
That gave me another 10.
So
Okay, so-
23.
23 out of 36, so now you're down to 13 damage. And your body was, what did we say? Your body was 8, so
8, so he has a damage track
Technically-
of 12.
You could survive this, maybe. If you get immediate
So-
Yeah,
medical
bleeding out but
attention.
not dead.
yeah.
Just
Yeah.
blasted across the
The most-
street.
The most dramatic solution it could be. You have to go with the most dramatic choice.
Okay, let's collectively think now about Velvet.
I
Velvet
think
They're
that's
an
thrown
NPC,
dead.
they're dead.
Velvet
Yeah.
is juiced. Everything else in
Yeah. Velvet's
Like-
juiced.
Yeah.
That's
It's like
fine.
the anti thing.
It's the most dramatic
It's like
choice.
the training was wrong. You jump on the grenade and it saved only yourself.
Well, to be fair, the box
No,
is right next to
no,
Velvet.
no. It didn't just save only himself. What happened was he jumped on the grenade and the armor was so good, the plate on the front, that it kind of like created a wedge
Oh,
between
like a
him and
launch
the bar,
pad.
which focused the blast directly at Velvet.
You made
Yes.
it
Yeah,
into
no one
a
else in the
shape
building
charge.
died.
And anyone,
Yeah.
In
Okay,
fact,
so
only
anyone
Velvet
you
died.
see, anyone who could have seen, what happens is the shape of the blast launches Reaper into the air backwards after Reaper jumps on the case and gets sent backwards. He gets thrown against the wall, falls down unconscious. Blood everywhere. The blast expands outward towards Velvet in such a sharp force that it literally cuts in half. Velvet is cut from here down to the hip, but a clean, almost a knife-like cut. Sort of. The bottom half is basically gone.
Right.
And Velvet is 100% going to die, but is not unconscious.
Of course, yeah.
Still,
Havoc is a block away when the blast goes off.
Definitely a switch flips in Havoc's head.
Okay, turn on your wired reflexes.
Okay, wired reflexes.
Nice.
Yep, I do that. What level?
Sure, level 1.
I feel like Havoc's the kind of person that would have more than that would is a min maxer with that.
All right, level 2. Go for it.
Okay. Where do I put that stuff? Augmentations. Yeah, wired reflexes. Okay.
Just write it on the back of your hand until you have time to write it down properly.
Okay. So switch on the reflexes. Yeah. And then whatever the hell, I have to look up what that does for me. Yeah. Okay. So, and then sprinting full speed. Yeah.
All right, you get there in
Susan and I both get almost bashed over by this dude sprinting down the road, down the sidewalk.
Well, you had just left work and agreed to get a drink with Susan, and you guys were headed to Topsy Turvy. On your way there, you hear an explosion behind you.
Holy shit.
At the bore the shit out of you company mail room.
But we also heard Topsy Turvy blow up?
They happened at the same time.
Yeah, you're closer to one than the other.
It's not that far. You chose Topsy Turvy because it was only a couple blocks from work.
Dude,
Just keep walking. It's all good.
Calypso smiles as things seem to be working.
Yeah.
If I could rub my chin harder. I'm just gonna wear this thing right off.
Susan is stunned, but not really surprised.
Calypso?
Yeah.
I don't think it matters now that I hit Greg.
No,
That's cool, man.
not so much.
Guess I don't have a job to go to on Monday anyway.
I guess I don't either, but I also don't have a bar to drink at. That's unfortunate.
You
They might
guys,
still have booze in there.
you're a little bit surprised actually that Topsy Turvy went up. That wasn't the plan.
Do you mind if we just check something out on the way? I just want to see something. This seems really like, look at this place. It's a mess. Did you see that dude running?
God.
That dude was fast. Keep an eye
Yeah,
on
he
that.
looked pretty distressed.
Do you think he's faster than you are?
And I
Tough
just
call.
take off running
It'd
to
be
try
close.
to see if I can catch him.
You're about as fast as he is.
Good girl.
I just kind of turn back and go,
That little dwarf can move, man. Okay.
Adepts.
So, Calypso. The
I'm gonna think back to my
apartment
various
building
lists.
is still there.
That's a problem. This was not meant. I say out loud.
Why was
This
it at
was
the
not meant
apartment and not,
for.
or why was it at the bar?
All right, this wasn't meant for there. All right, I better go take a look.
So you get closer, you see Havoc. I don't think we really have a description of Havoc yet. Tell us what Havoc looks like.
So
Darcy.
Havoc. I'll tell you part of what Havoc is, and you
Yeah.
can fill in the rest. Havoc is a 6'6" orc who's dark green, and you can go on from there.
Sure, yeah. I'm picturing him mostly in board shorts because that's how I picture everyone until I know what they look like.
It's the default.
But yeah,
It's the default loading
Yeah.
screen.
that's right. We're the character creator, and they load in board shorts and some flip flops.
That's what you
Don't
got.
worry, I'll make you guys choose all your
But
eye
I think
colors
that
and
on top
everything
of that,
before
you've
putting
got,
a helmet
like,
on your head permanently.
That is
Leather,
not the nose
biker
shape.
jacket kind of aesthetic on top. So you've got like semi armor from that. You do give me sort of like biker aesthetic, but you know, boardwalk
shorts.
biker.
Okay, board
Boardwalk
shorts.
biker. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yep.
Yeah.
On the
Board shorts,
boardwalk.
leather jacket.
Yeah.
What about hair? Beard, hair, no beard.
Are we
Um,
going
hair, no
classic
hair.
Mohawk?
Mohawk.
Yeah, 80s
Yeah.
spike
Mohawk sounds
Mohawk.
good. I
Gotta have at
agree
least
with
one.
that.
That will be the thing that unites us all. We all have the classic Mohawk.
We all have Mohawks.
Yeah. Well,
We've been shooting this show this entire time, and this is the first time that the camera pans up and sees that
Yeah, it's
everybody
been
has
eye
Mohawks.
shots the whole
And
time.
everyone's been like this the whole time. They've been framed like I am right now.
Or like conveniently placed
I feel like-
plants.
I feel like Susan actually has a bihawk.
Yes.
All right. The female.
And I got
female.
dreadlocks. I got
And
dreadlocks though.
You got dreadlocks. That's
Yeah.
fair.
It's true.
Yeah,
got
that's
dreadhawk.
canon already.
That was
we
already
could do that,
canon.
yeah.
But you know what?
Dreadhawk.
The blast has burned away half of your hair off one side of your head.
I've just
Exposing
got
your
the
data
single
jack.
bread going down the middle now.
And so when the blast goes off, you get up and you kind of like go to pull some of the dreads out of your face, and they just come off. And you're like, oh, I worked so hard on it. And the wax that you used is kind of like melts onto your hand.
To be
and
fair, the
they're
wax
sticking,
saved
and
your
you're
life.
just trying to like get them off, and there's threads stuck to your hand. Yeah.
So you guys, Susan and Calypso make their way to catch up to Havoc. Havoc, you've reached the fireball first. You can hear a faint. You wouldn't hear sirens yet. You hear commotion, just of people being shocked and surprised, and you're looking for survivors. Give me perception.
I'm feeling like there are some cyber eyes with some
Of course, yeah, totally.
thermographic and that sort of thing. So perception would be
You hit a 4, you'll
forward.
identify everybody that still may or may not be living.
4 hits.
Okay, so you can pretty much survey the scene quickly. Your cyber eyes help out. The thermographics clearly identifies life form from, although it's more difficult than normal as there are heat everywhere, but the cooler spots, oddly enough in this case, are people. There's
Okay.
two heartbeats that your ultrasonic ears pick up.
Right.
One is familiar, but faster and weaker than normal. That's Velvet.
Okay.
The other, you might worry about in a minute.
I'm gonna go check on Velvet. Straight up.
So Velvet is literally like only half of a body left, and it's like, they found me. They finally found me.
Maybe who found you? Who? Why? How? What? When? Where? Ugh. Just hold on. Just hold on. I'll grab med kit and start slapping patches on and bandaging and trying to put guts back in and slightly panicking.
The only med kit nearby is on the other side of the bar. Most of the bar is gone. You can see the med kit there. It's pretty much completely
I come in.
ruined.
Does anyone alive? Does anyone need any help in here?
Yeah, do
he's like,
any
bro.
help? Call an ambulance wagon doc thing. Velveeta.
Calypso, you see your target, Velvet. The one you were paid to remove.
Here. I'll tear the sleeve off my uniform. Come running over and just try to use it as a rough triage bandage to like assist next to this big orc dude.
You're not actually sure. Just as a funny note, you're not sure if Havoc is male or female. It's ambiguous at the moment.
This big orc.
That's how I've been treating it.
Yeah.
There's so much. Oh God. So many.
So you are motivated, Calypso, to make
I'm
sure
gonna take a
Velvet does
look.
not
Yeah,
survive.
I'm gonna take a look to just, with my background, I'll be like, okay, how bad are they? Are they gonna die on their own from their injuries, or do I need to help things along?
Give me a perception test and
Pretty good at
add to
those.
it your
DC
demolitions
is
knowledge.
0.
Pardon?
Add
The
your
DC is
demolitions
0.
knowledge.
Oh,
Sorry.
As I unplug my headset. 1 sec. That's a fair number of dice given the nature of my work. So that's gonna be, let's call that an even 10. I got 5 hits. Is this person gonna live out the next 5 minutes?
So, two things your perception test tells you. One, the blast pattern clearly indicates it was focused in a way that was not intended. And you can follow the trajectory you follow the trajectory of why the blast is the way it is, and you see the elf in the corner who you haven't seen before. Surprisingly, you would have had Susan not intervened, but the elf in the corner, bloodied but breathing barely, and you can see that with medical attention they'll live.
Wait, this, like, Velvet would live?
No,
Okay, good.
Velvet
I'll do
clearly
my best to
is
patch him up.
beyond help.
And I'll take a look at this person who's trying to help them and try to get a read on them and be like, is this a good Samaritan? Is this someone who's invested? Or is that part of this perception?
No, you can roll. I don't know if you'll tell much from a bloodied pile of an unconscious elf, but
Well, no, I'm trying to look at the orc who was trying to
at Havoc.
assist Velvet. Yeah, Havoc.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, you
who
can
they
roll
are
judge
yet.
intentions.
Yeah. What is that again?
Intuition
one.
and charisma, maybe.
I'm not too bad at those. 9 dice. Oh, sorry, 8 dice. Okay. I only got 3 hits. I'm just seeing. Or is this just. What's the connection here? Just Good Samaritan? Or do they care about this person?
Sorry, you got how many?
3.
Yeah, you can tell that this person has a connection and cares about Velvet on a personal level, probably.
Okay.
Hard to hide that in a situation like that.
Then I'm gonna. Sorry, I don't think there's anything we can do. Let's see how good a liar I am.
Yeah. Well, you're being honest there.
Well, about Velvet, not about.
Yeah, you're talking about Velvet there, right? About
Yeah,
the
I am.
board. Yeah.
Just trying to make sure I'm not letting my disappointment show in an inappropriate way. I'm sorry. I don't think there's anything I can do. I saw a med kit over there. I'll go get it. I'll scramble over.
So, Steve, you're it's pretty clear that Velvet is gone. There's this other person here, Calypso, who's told you as much and is going to get a med kit. You look around and you can hear one more heartbeat still.
One more heartbeat that is like not normal.
The burnt and
Like
burnt and
injured,
tattered elf in the corner.
Um,
Sitting in the least damaged part of the bar. As his body protected him, the bar from the...
right.
You are the least damaged part of the bar. You're the most damaged part of the bar.
Am I in the bar at this point with Calypso, I'm assuming?
Yes. Yep.
Do I see the dwarf? Or the elf?
Yep.
I'm gonna kind of gasp and scream out, "Oh my god! It's the delivery guy!" Oh, what was his fucking name? What was his name? Did he tell me his name? I thought he told me his name. What was his name? What?
Can I do
check your phone?
So
We're going to come back to that in a second, Steve.
Yeah,
Okay.
Havoc will stand up like just covered in Velvet's blood and just clench both fists and look at the elf and will size the elf up in the sense of like trying to figure out the involvement, because I'm pretty sure it's pretty clear the blast hit him right in the chest, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he's got burnt flesh. He's like, whatever the worst degree burns are, he's got skin removed. You can see some of his cyberware and his face is shown through the skin that's been gone. He's got a little bit of a Terminator thing happening.
So Havoc will, with the fists like this, will kind of like do a little move with the wrist and drop a knife into the hand, but kind of holding it, like this. So it's sort of hidden, and walk up to Matt's character and say, "What happened?" You can see tears coming down.
Did I save the platoon?
Here's I throw the medkit across the rubble-filled room.
You've got what used to be a rating 6 medkit is now a rating 2 medkit.
Havoc will just actually not even flinch at the thrown medkit, whether it lets it hit them or go by.
It bounces.
Your reflexes are still wired, and you just like catch it.
No, actually, totally
Like
just
instant.
like dramatically letting it just go.
Yeah.
Eyes locked on the elf.
It hits you in the shoulder and falls to the ground.
Yeah, like no flinch, no nothing. Waiting for the rest of the story. What happened? I feel what you started saying there, Matt.
I did like you showed me, Sarge. I jumped on the grenade to save the platoon.
Okay, so can I sort of...
Calypso, you were sure this courier was the right one. You knew you could trust this fool. And somehow, he was here and got in the way. However, you know it's not his fault. And you know that he had nothing to do with any of this. And absolutely was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I'll scurry after that medkit and just try to patch them up a little bit. Actually,
you're able to stabilize. You're able to stabilize Reaper, the elf, and Reaper. You take a nice little nap.
Yeah. Do I see Bella's character?
Hold on a second. Hold on a minute.
Right as you're finally going back to sleep.
I rolled for medical, and I got a glitch with only one hit.
Okay.
You still stabilize him, but now you're unconscious too.
It's perfect. This is why he falls unconscious, and you gave him a sedative that you didn't really need to give him. You tried to give him a painkiller, you gave him a sedative, but you're able to patch him up so he's stable. He falls asleep, looking up at Susan as she just comes over and stands over him as he's like, ah.
I must have made it to Valhalla. You're an angel.
He's delirious. Second dosed.
Salvador. What feels like a massive earthquake wakes you and shakes you awake. You're tied and bound in a van. And you can't see anything. There's something over your face. But you can tell you're in a van and you're still. You hear the chatter from two people in the front. I told you this wasn't going to work. It shouldn't have gone down this way. Your idiot's fault for getting in the way in the first place. He shouldn't have knocked over the courier. He got in the way. Kill him. Yes, okay. I will kill him. And you open yourself up to the metaplane.
That makes sense.
And are able to now see through the bag that's over your head. And you can see the two auras of the one you recognize that you had relations with just a moment ago.
Mm-hmm.
And another miniature person that doesn't seem like it should exist. It's so small. Like, a humanoid like this tall in the other seat. And it jumps out the window and disappears. And the metallic walls of the van make it hard for you to see much outside. You can see a bit through the windows. That's about it.
Keep calm. Just keep calm. Just keep calm. See where this goes. You haven't done anything, I think. Did you? Oh, I got really drunk.
Now, you take a second to think about it and you realize, oh fuck. Yes. Yep, I remember now. The corporation that you used to work for, or the shit out of things, whatever it was called.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember.
has made a lot of enemies. In large part thanks to you. Because you have been working tirelessly to take them down. And you and Calypso have formed this plan. But it doesn't feel like it's going off. Somebody must have meddled.
This is why I was so stressed. I wonder if I even thought I was going to succeed. I probably didn't.
You're a little bit comforted, if that's the right word, that the earthquakes you felt were most likely the explosions. It seemed to be timed correctly. But now you just gotta figure, how the hell do I get out of here? You definitely have the tools.
Right, of course I do. All of the tools must be in my mind, I guess. Because I clearly wouldn't have them on me. They would have taken that away. Can I? I want to know where we're going, because I feel like there's a chance that I can ride this out and wait to make my moment instead of just bailing in the middle of the street. Now, I'm not sure how much range of movement I would need to, like... I guess to have any sort of astral perception, I would need to be magical in that way. So let's lean into it, I guess. Yeah, can I... What sort of range of movement do I need to cast magic in this system? I have forgotten. Is it something I can just be like, yeah, I can do it?
You have practiced quite a bit at incantation. Normally you like to be able to use your hands. You're tied up, and clearly the people who captured you knew enough about you to find you, but they didn't know enough about you to shut your eyes and close your mouth. If you can see it, you can do it.
And then, of course, there's
there's
astral
only one
projection,
person in here.
which doesn't require anything.
Yeah.
You just...
Projection was certainly my first thought, but I think instead I need to get into this person's head. I'm not sure if that's sort of a controlling thing I want to do or just like read their mind. Let's read their mind for now.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's have your spellcasting.
Yes. So I start to say some words, and hopefully they are not too obvious what I'm doing. Maybe I can keep it quiet. I don't know.
Well, considering that you're clearly you're like a very emotional mage.
Okay. Sure.
Super. I gotta say, you're one of the most attractive people you know.
I agree.
Yeah.
I was thinking more hermetic because I was also thinking, well, they have a little bit of hacking know-how, probably, know their way around a computer. But I'm happy to lean into this more shamanistic traditions. I can do both.
Well, you can be hermetic, shamanistic in the sense of like, I'm just thinking if your willpower's 2, you're probably not gonna have the best natural resistances unless you're sort of more of a oddball of a mage.
Right. Actually, soaking drain I am bad at, but I can cast pretty okay.
All right.
Yeah. So that's like logic plus or charisma plus, depending on the school, right? That's sort of the idea, or tradition.
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay. Let's say I'm good at this, because why not? Might as well be good at something. I'm gonna roll 10 dice. Although, I don't know. Am I taking any penalties? Do you want to hit me with any penalties? Or am I good now?
Most of your brain fog is cleared.
Sweet.
you're not feeling great, but in this case, there's no penalty.
Sweet. It's 5 on 10 dice.
Okay, you're able to read the mind very clearly of the woman in the front seat.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking for? Imagine you're asking questions, and she will answer them truthfully.
All right, gotta figure out where this thing's going, why they're taking me. I mean, I'm sure it's because I'm involved, but like, how much do they know?
We're going to GPS location, blah. She repeats the GPS location that was in the text. We were instructed to take you there.
Okay, it's just, they don't know anything. So probably getting out now is better than whenever we get wherever we're going. Do I know where we're going? Like, am I aware of what this text was? I saw it, I know the coordinates, but like, do I know that, or is that just like...
Oh yeah, you sent it.
Okay, great. Excellent. Very good.
But you were so drunk you forgot when you were looking at her phone. It was really... You're like, did I just send this? Why is it coming in?
Excellent. Very good. Wow, I feel like I want to go there then. I feel like I can just ride this out as like, I'm going to just play the hostage for now, and we'll let the sparks fly when we get there. Mm-hmm. Unless I'm completely misreading the situation as the player.
There's nothing to misread here.
Great. I'm going to do that. I'm like, all right. Good. Okay, I'm going to leave your brain alone now. This is weird. I don't want to...
Okay.
You keep that to yourself.
And you were able to like just take a little bit of information, so your drain will add some of those 5 dice to your drain resistance, since you didn't really make as much use of as you felt you could have.
So resist is willpower plus whatever stat I rolled to cast?
Yeah.
Alright. So that's like... I'm not sure if that's 6 or 7 dice. Let's say 7. That's just seems... Let's say I got 5. That's 1 hit! Woohoo! Oh wait, you said I got bonus dice though, right? Okay, I'll roll those extra dice, sorry.
So Calypso, you think it's probably a good time to give Salvador a call and find out what's going on?
3 total.
Excuse me. I know a guy. It's a lot faster than medical in this neighborhood. I mean, if Lone Star even notices, I'll make a call. Seemed like the right thing to do. I'll step away and
Salvador. This is something you and Salvador have been planning for a long time.
Sal, pick up.
You hear his pan ringing next to you, next to Reaper's charred body. As the troll had given it to him earlier.
I will hang up. Hope nobody noticed.
This is gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I think I will actually like project, because like my body's gonna be here. It'll be fine. It's right where it needs to be.
Yeah.
But then I can like maybe go see, get an aerial view. I don't know if we need to have a scene for that, but I think I will actually pop out for a second.
So you head out. You see that small little person running back towards. It's hard to tell. You kind of recognize this in Astral, as you have been through here before in Astral. So you're pretty sure he's headed back towards Topsy Turvy. You can see the aura of pain that's in that direction. And that little dude's moving fast.
I'm gonna go follow them. You said that they didn't really expect it to go off there. Was that like not the intended destination, and I have no reason to go there, or does it make sense for me to like head to Topsy Turvy because that's probably where this person's going? Is that a reasonable thing for me to assume?
I'll I'll just reiterate what you know
Great.
as a player.
Great.
Well, as a character as well. So you know
Sure.
your bomb was intended to go off inside the apartment of Velvet.
Gotcha.
You were at the bar and you saw someone who was supposedly trying to kidnap you and was told to get you out of there, keep you away from there. At the bar, not at the apartment.
Right.
So if you want to give me an intuition and logic check to put some pieces together.
I'd love to intuit some logic. Feel like those are my good stats. I'll roll some dice. That's 4 hits.
So package went off at the right time, but not in the right location. And it seems like the person who had kidnapped you is probably responsible for moving the location.
All right, if that's where that went off.
And they didn't want you there.
Oh, this brain fog sucks. I think I will try and head over there and see if I can. I don't know that I'm trying to find Calypso, but as a player, I'm trying to find Calypso. Whereas I think that Salvador is just heading in that direction because it seems like that is where it went off. I can pick up on that. Yeah.
You also remember,
and I can move it as we get thought and blah blah blah.
You also remember hearing that little dude has probably been sent to go and kill the big troll that stole your phone.
Yeah, well, he probably deserves it, so that's fine. So I swoop over there in Astral super fast, and I take in the situation very quickly, noticing Calypso.
Yeah, you immediately recognize Calypso. You can see him standing over some fading auras, one that has just puffed out, and the other that's just hanging on, and it seems like Calypso may have been helping. There's 2 other people there. Susan, who you recognize as well, but not personally, but you have seen that aura before. And Havoc. Havoc's form you know well.
Yes. Okay. I need to find a time when I can manifest in front of Calypso without anyone else seeing me. So I'm mostly just haunting the area for now.
Now, Steve, Havoc chose this place to live for a very specific reason. And this is partly what sparked your frustration about moving. This is the location assigned to you by your handlers.
Okay.
It's no surprise to you that all this has gone down. What's surprising is that you didn't know Velvet was involved too, but now it's clear.
A little bit late on that information. So who's in the bar now? Velvet's there being dead. Reaper, who I don't know, right, is there trying very much to be dead. And then some random other people I don't know.
Yes.
So, all right. I think I will continue in the line of questioning with the elf. Who are you? Start with your name? That's you, Matt.
Oh,
So he woke up.
I'm still in the bar, right? And I'm still injured.
Yeah.
Or wait, no, Matt's unconscious.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, so then no, so then
You ask the unconscious elf, and he doesn't respond.
and so then
I
I'll
think
turn
they're
to the person who administered the stupidly overdosed dose and go, all right, who are you? Start with your name.
Calypso, I drink here. Or I used to.
Mm-hmm. Just happened to be on the way here now. At 3:00 in the afternoon on a Tuesday.
Hey, Steve, roll.
It's actually a Friday, and it's late as hell because I was kept at work.
3:00 in the morning on a Saturday.
Yeah,
That's
I like
a
this
bit
little
better.
dive. It's usually not too
Steve,
busy.
roll your interrogation.
Interrogation, sure.
Something you're reasonably well skilled at.
Reasonably well skilled? Okay.
I would jump in and turn around and be like, well, yeah, we work around the, we work.
Interrogation would be
corner.
charisma, right? So
Yeah.
let's make that. And then, oddly enough, one hit.
Okay.
Oh my God. No, sorry, I'm better at that. Still just one hit.
Okay, Todd.
I have figured out my. Do I need con? Or
Yeah,
is it
let's have a
composure?
con roll.
Okay. Not
Depends on if you're feeling like talking your way out of it or just resisting interrogation.
No, I'm gonna lean into the talking. Look, man, I don't know what's going on here. My favorite hole just. I'm sorry if you knew somebody here. Have I seen? Wait, have I seen you here before?
It would have.
I
Wait,
probably would
I'm the
have.
one asking the questions.
Look, I don't know what the hell is going on here, but I don't. Okay. Honest truth, I have a bit of a record, and I don't think this place is gonna stay cop free for too long, and I'd rather not stick around to find out how far back their records go. You know what I mean? So like, dude, if you want to, I think if you're hurt, I know a guy, a street doc. He might be able to patch you up if you're hurt, but maybe this guy. I don't know. Maybe this guy knows something. I'll point at the fallen elf. But if the cops get a hold of him, you sure as hell aren't going to find out.
At this time that all 5 of your pans light up again simultaneously, and you all notice that all of your pans simultaneously. Except for Salvador, who can't see pans, but your pan happens to also be there.
I just kind of turn around and look at everybody and
it's a new mess.
Take a Cal. Take a Cal
It's
and
a
walk
video
away.
call.
Take a Cal and walk away.
It is a phone call.
Okay, I'll answer that.
Calypso, what's going on?
Hello. Have I got everybody on here? Why do I hear an echo?
You mean
because
you
I
didn't?
think we're all in the same place.
Well, you're all supposed to be here. I sent you the message to get here, right?
Here doesn't exist anymore.
Salvador, are you there? You did send the message for me, right? Salvador is not there.
So
Oh, they can
I can
probably
hear
hear-
them, but I can't hear the phone, right?
You can
Is that what
probably
you're
hear
saying?
the phone like
Yeah.
as a weird echo. like
Just like
there but not
Yeah,
there.
I have no idea how like a speaker works. It's still sound, right? I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm
You should
into
be
it.
able
I'm
to
okay with it.
hear.
Yep.
Maybe. I don't know. What do I know?
All right, listen. I know this might be confusing for some of you. It's obvious for others. Calypso, I don't know what the fuck you've gotten us into now. I need you all here.
At which address now?
It's the location I've given you there. It's like a warehouse of some kind, not far. 10 minutes now.
All right, I wasn't joking about
At
the
this
cops
point, can
or the record.
I
So
turn
we should
and
probably-
look behind the bar? Did any liquor survive?
Good question.
Yeah, lots of it.
I just kind of look around and
There's like 6 kegs there that are totally fine.
like I own the place. I'm just gonna kind of walk back, grab what I can grab, and just kind of look at them and be like, "We're ready."
There's
Let's
like
go.
one bottle of like Jack Daniels basically that's had the top blown off but still sitting there. Like
It's a good
cards
year,
of glass in there with it, but
Yeah, it's a little glass in your esophagus.
or there's kegs if you want to try and carry a keg. One of them is leaking and spraying out the side.
I kind of get under it.
Are there any of those like you have 50-liter kegs and the skinnier 20-liter kegs? Are there any of those
Yeah.
20-liter kegs?
No, they're all big. This place is busy.
Okay. All right. Well, with that, Papic will just turn and walk out. And while Havoc walks out, we'll kind of like go over to Velvet and just wipe their hands on Velvet and go, "Well, you were just a cover anyway."
Nice.
Slight
Velvet's body.
complication.
I'm gonna
there.
turn to Calypso. Calypso, we can't leave this elf. Like, we can't leave him here.
Yeah,
Like, he needs help.
and might know things.
Okay.
You hear gunshots.
No way.
All right, we're adopting strays now. All
Okay.
right, sure. You take that side.
I pick him up.
I
I
pretend
just
like
pick
I'm
them up
helping,
and
but I
start running.
suck at lifting things. So I'm just kind of clearing the chairs out of the
So
way.
I haven't been writing anything in my sheet other than my name.
It's fine.
By the way, I changed my alias or my
Oh,
my
this is
street
important.
name.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know that you wanted to give me the
No.
street name, but I thought it would be fun. My street name is Nassus, which is
Yep.
Susan spelled backwards.
Love it.
A classic.
Nassus.
It's like
I
that.
love it.
Snasu was just a scrambling,
brilliant.
so it's all good.
Yeah.
Nasus is better.
Nassus.
So, Havoc, it sounds like you're the first to leave the remnants of this place. You stumble over some rubble, and as you exit the bar to the right, you see what looks like, I don't know, a tiny monkey that's fighting the giant troll that you saw knock over the courier. The troll's got a big gun it's trying to shoot, but it can't. The monkey's all over the place and can't seem to land a shot. Meanwhile, the monkey is cutting and slicing, and the troll is being clearly cut down. Any of you who have seen Yoda fight Count Dooku?
So Havoc
Well,
sees
except
this.
Yoda wins handily.
Yeah. Havoc seeing this is very, very torn because Havoc is both bipolar and has multiple personality. So both has multiple personalities, all of which are bipolar.
Of course.
So there's
but
Havoc and Kova. Yeah?
yeah, No, well, yeah. So
And Echo.
sure, all of these things, they're all scramblers. And like
And Chavo.
yeah, Chova actually.
Chova.
I'll work on this, but so the personality that pops up at that moment is like total animal rights activist, and it's like, oh, save the monkey, and then sees the monkey like assassinating the troll, and then the other personality that's like anti racist is like, trolls are very rare. You can't, and it just stops. Havoc stops in its tracks, and it's like and then the assassin kind of reasserts, and it's like, but then that just goes on for a minute, wanting to save the monkey and the troll, and then I have a job to do, and then eventually, let's just see. Okay. So then eventually, Havoc pulls themselves together and goes. In deciding,
Nice.
I don't care.
As Havoc leaves, Salvador decides that this is as private as it's going to get, and manifests basically right in front of Cal.
Duh.
All right, Cal, you see me? We're here.
Yeah.
I'm in a van.
Let me just get my
I'm
heart
tied up
rate
in a
under
van right now.
What?
By the way,
I'm in
I'm
the
with
van.
Calypso.
I'm tied up. I'm in a van.
Yeah, so Snasu slash Nasu, you can give us a composure check to not be freaked out by the
All
sudden
right. Do you
appearing
know
mage.
where you are?
Okay. So,
I mean, besides
On
in a
my
van.
way to the coordinates.
Okay.
so what
we
would
can
my
work with that.
composure be consist of?
Intuition plus willpower.
Sounds right.
Okay. I just got to remember because I didn't write it down. Things were moving a little bit quicker. So what did I roll before?
I don't know. Make it up. Wait,
When in
did I
doubt,
what did
write
it's
down
either
for you?
6, 8, or 10, or 12.
I've got your charisma as 3, and that you're an adept, and you had rating 2 for what was it? I can't remember what I made you do before. Oh, seduction.
This deception, or
Yeah.
Con.
yeah, whatever.
Okay.
On.
Negotiation.
Yeah.
So I
You
feel
man, baby.
my composure would
So you're
It'd
a
probably be
dwarf, so
high.
your willpower is going to be unusually high.
I think that would be like a 5
Okay.
or no.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good.
Yes. Okay. And then intuition you said.
Yep.
Like 5 is high, right?
It's
I know.
slightly. It's about average, for a dwarf.
Average.
Yeah, that's good.
So let's put willpower then at 6.
Okay,
And my intuition will be 5.
sounds good.
So that's 11.
Yeah, so
or
you
8.
can easily. You're easily not like taken aback by the sudden appearing mage.
Okay.
Sorry, what happened between you guys?
All right, Sal. I'll try my best to get. I mean,
Sal and Cal.
I gotta be honest. I've lost precisely what's happening. I'm missing some hours. But Clipper's on their way, and I'm in the back of a van. I gotta go.
Getting in the way of things again. Do we have to solve this problem? All right. I'll see if I can get him to flip back. It's not looking great, but we'll do it our best. And
All right. I'm just
hey,
making sure
Nessus.
you know I'm heading out. I gotta get back to the van in case,
Yeah.
I don't know, someone tries to mess with my body.
You
Alright,
you
give
do
us-
know where the van is headed.
Keep me posted. And I'll how do you find me? I'm gonna be there too, but in a pinch, you can reach out to Janet, and Janet can reach out to me if you need to.
Okay.
They're usually in their
Could-
in surgery right now, so you can probably get a hold of them if you need to.
So the monkey finishes the job. The troll is cut to pieces, slices everywhere, body parts missing, tusks on the ground. Clearly, this monkey is dangerous.
Psychotic
Um,
monkey.
And as it finishes, it turns and sees Havoc standing there, and we'll take a short.
Okay.
Have fun with Clipper.
Clipper. I should write that down.
Clipper's the monkey. Okay, great. Like it.
And Janet is my street dog. All right. Presumably. Okay.
Let's reconvene at the top of the hour.
Sure thing. We'll be back in 10.
Righto. Tiny little monkey. That seems rather knifey. That has just spotted Havoc. Spotting it. It is not happy that you saw it chop something up.
Mm-hmm.
Roll some initiative.
Okay. Initiative. Ooh. +9. So that is 17. 26.
So everybody there can roll it. Whoever's
not sedated.
yeah. 26, you said. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So,
what is initiative? Is...
Wow. I actually got 13. I'm shocked.
so
Initiative is reaction plus intuition.
probably
And then you roll a
relatively
d6 and you add them up. It's the only time in Shadowrun you add them up.
Right, it's a
Um,
value. It's not a number of dice.
Susan
Yes.
will have boosted reflexes, so you can roll 2d6 plus, let's say,
Probably close to a
plus 9.
Uh, yeah, pretty high.
2d6 plus 9, let's say, for initiative.
Seems right. Seems right.
All right, everybody. Let's fight a monkey.
Todd, what did you get?
13, which is as good as it gets for Calypso.
Alrighty. Love it. Let's see. Oh, 12, 17. Okay. Little Clipper there. He's got a 29.
16 for me.
Okay,
Skin
16.
monkeys.
Let me just zero some of these out. Okay. Alrighty, so let's go. Oops, not that.
So I just started filling in some attributes and skill groups that I thought made sense for what the character seems probably to be.
Sure. Okay, so Clipper starts running and darting towards you. let's say with clear intentions of harm.
Yeah.
And just give me a perception check. Visual perception check.
Trying to think how much perception it would actually have. What does perception fall under? Intuition.
Yeah, I know you had rolled it when you entered the bar.
I just assumed it was like a 2, so 2 hits.
This monkey's like darting behind garbage cans and poles and like kind of going crazy on its way towards you, and somehow.
So your mic's cutting in and out there.
Somehow this monkey has been darting in and out of garbage cans, etc., and you lose track of it.
Oh no!
It's in the walls.
Oh, I didn't.
It's in the walls.
I didn't account for cyber. So now I'll turn my cyber eyeballs on again, and see if I can pick it up on thermo.
As you're looking around, you feel what feels like a tiny little, a tiny flurry of knives striking you from behind.
Okay. I'll try to whirl and grab this thing.
It's... Oh, how about that? Okay. The best part about being a GM is when you get to go, ooh, when you roll the dice. Okay, interesting. So, he gets one cut on you, and as you're whirling to grab him, he goes to stab your hand.
Mm-hmm.
He's going for your shoulder, but you come around and he stabs your hand, and his knife connects with your hand, and you're able to grab his fist.
Oh, wow, okay.
Because he critically glitched.
Okay, so can I roll some kind of counter attack then? Or I should roll for damage on that first?
Yeah, you'll...
Okay.
It's 3...
I'm assuming I have some level. I keep... The way I'm scrolling on here, it keeps jumping. I don't know where to put armor. Oh, yeah, armor. Armor. Something. What
so
rating? Like
3p twice.
3p twice. Okay.
With no armor.
No armor.
Sorry, I'll say half armor.
Half armor.
He's using
that's fair.
He's using his skill to avoid your armor.
Yeah. Because he's mean. So half armor, that plus body. Okay. 3p.
Yep.
2 times. So 1 time I got 5 hits. And this time I got 4 hits. Twice, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so no damage there.
Yep.
And then I will try to do
so you were holding a monkey paw.
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah. I'm conflicted. You're so cute, but I'm angry at you.
It's really funny because I'll play it after. Okay.
So based on this particular roll, what happens is like you were not supposed to hurt me, and oh, you're so cute, and it just doesn't smash him to the ground because
I love it. Okay.
And then starts yelling at it. This is not right. Animals are supposed to be peaceful.
Oh, that's great. So he tries to stab at you with his free hand. That's a good roll. Yeah, that's an even better roll. So, He's basically trying to stab your hand that you're holding on to him with, and so he's got that gonna be depending on how you want to defend. I'm guessing since you're not attacking, you're withholding. You can use a full defense if you want.
Yeah, so essentially, just try to grab the two arms and like hold like this.
Okay, so you do a strength check then, or unarmed combat if you have.
I do have unarmed combat.
Okay. So we'll make it an opposed test. He got 4 hits and 3 hits on his 2 attack. So you can do it twice.
Okay. So I got 3 hits on one and 2 hits on the other.
Okay, so another 3p twice. 4p actually for the net hit.
Okay, shrug that one. 4 hits on that one. It's like and then I take 1 on that one. Okay, so 1p.
So as you're trying to grab his second hand, he manages to score a little hit as this stupid tiny little monkey is surprisingly nimble and hard to grab onto. He's
just stop! Would you stop it? You're testing my nerves.
And Susan, you can make an action if you so choose.
I know Havoc. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah. I see the monkey going at him. And so I will go ahead and take out my trusty phone and throw it.
Yes.
Her chosen weapon is
So
Nokia.
Oh. Yeah, you
What are
whip
the
the Nokia.
1980s versions of the Nokia phone?
Yeah,
So
like
this monkey is small. It's being gripped by your friend. So I'm gonna give you a -2 dice pool to hit. But you can roll. Say this is like one of your things. Really good at. You're really good at throwing things. So let's say 11 dice.
Okay.
-2, so 9.
9 dice.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Let's do it.
I think her handle might have to change to Nokia.
Oh. I didn't like what I did there. Nope, it's... What is going on? There we go. 2 successes.
Sweet. So that's gonna hit the monkey. He can't dodge since he's grappled, but he's still really tiny. So he's gonna roll body dice. Hold. Oh, he got a hit with his 1 die. So let's say you've got a strength of about 4.
Sure. I'll go with 4.
Okay, so he's going to take 4 physical damage, the monkey does.
I thought my strength was higher, though, because I'm a dwarf and
Dwarves
an adept.
get bonuses.
Yeah, okay. So,
Just saying. I mean, it's up to you.
Your adeptiness normally would add more to agility.
Gotcha. Okay.
But the strength, yeah, I'll accept that. We'll say strength 5, so resisting 5 damage. So it takes 5 damage. He's done. Okay. Clipper 5. Okay. Calypso.
That's me. I'm not used to that yet. Okay.
You look up to see Susan yet again throwing a phone at the orc. No. It hits a monkey.
Oh, good. You hit the murder monkey. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Go, Susan. You got this.
And so when that happens, Havoc will look over at Susan and go, "Thank you. Why did you do that? It's yeah, who cares? Thanks. Why?"
It's nothing I have on me that's particularly targeting a single being. I could level the room. So I'm just going to assume a defensive posture and look for the
He
exits.
throws a shape charge across the room, hoping it's pointing the right way.
No. I'm just going to cheer people on and stand back here. Is there any... I'm just going to... I don't even know if this will work. How's the matrix signals? Am I able to check such things?
Yep. Signal's strong here. It's this part of the city has got a very good wireless.
All right, so I'm gonna see if I can, maybe track Salvador's phone, or like Salvador's last location or something.
Yep, you track it to 3 feet away from you.
Oh, damn it! I forgot about that. All right, I'll say, Susan, here's another one. throw her Salvador's phone. More ammunition, and then I will, I guess, plot the route on the Google to figure out where we're going. Exactly. We gotta go, folks.
Throwing phones.
Yeah, we gotta go. I'm just gonna mentally do that with my. Do I have a deck? I don't know. My
sure.
device?
Yeah, of course. What hacker wouldn't have a deck?
All right, there we go. Well, this one, thankfully, it's hard to throw across the room, so I'm safe from Susan because it's embedded in my sidearm. But anyway.
To be fair, you did just come to work, so you have your work deck.
Well, that's less fun. Those are crappy.
Your personal deck's back at home. It's decent. It's a 3. Rating 3.
Yeah, rating 3.
And it's tracked by the corporation.
Yeah, I'm not going to use it then. I'll strip it for parts later.
Your Fairlight's back at your apartment.
Whoa. Damn. Okay, yes, please. All right, so I will just wait.
What you've got here is a Fairlight Junior. It's like the Fairlight. What's the terminal?
It's the Fairlight
work terminal.
I mean, are we talking an MCT trainee that's like the lowest of the low?
No, it's like a corporate grunt level, decent
so
equipment.
So like a Radio Shack.
Sure.
All right. So I'll have a Radio Shack on me just in case. All right. Well, I'm just going to run out the door away from the murder monkey and look around and see if there's any vans I can see outside. Wait, my turn.
No, you can't see it, but you do see Murder Monkey.
Sorry, your mic cut out.
You don't see a van, but you do see Murder Monkey's wireless signal tracking back in that direction.
Okay. I'm gonna you know what? I'll just kind of log that and then let the fighter types do their thing. Actually, you know what?
Your knowledge of this stuff tells you that if Murder Monkey dies, you might lose the signal.
I'll call back into the room to Nessus and Havoc and be like, please don't kill the monkey. We need to
Well,
figure
they're
out
outside
why.
with you.
Oh, okay. I thought we were inside with that. Okay, cool. I got confused. Please don't kill the monkey.
Outside.
Keep it busy. Don't let it maybe disarm the monkey. Take away the knives. And that's my turn. I'll try to carry Reaper. I'll take Reaper away from Nasus. And just like totally unable, even though it's a slight-ish elf, I think. Or is it a jacked elf?
He's pretty jacked.
Oh, crap.
He's jacked, remember?
So I'm having
He's
a hard
like
time. All right, he survived that.
And he's messy.
Yeah, I'm going to try to carry them, but I'm not very good at lifting things. So what is that? Lifting?
Strength?
Yeah, that's 2 dice. Or is it 1 dice?
It's 2.
1 hit and a glitch.
Okay, yeah, you try to lift him and you start with the feet for some reason. You thought that would be a good idea, and you pull off his...
And
You do lift part of him.
Yeah. Just go back to cheering on Susan and hold my turn.
So
Learned about me. It's good.
Clipper squeals in pain and fear now, but continues trying to scrap with you, Havoc. And is wounded now, so we're going to reduce our dice pool here. We'll simplify it. So you want to do full defense again, or are you trying to actually hurt the monkey this time?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, let's just see.
The monkey is attacking you again, naturally, as you're still holding it.
Yeah, so now Havoc will just like try to adjust the grip to get the monkey by like mostly the body and like smash it into the ground. If that's possible.
Definitely possible. As you're doing that, it's cutting away at you. So it's got 2 hits and 1 hit to stab you some more.
Yeah, that's right.
So you can just, in this case, you're not doing full defense as you're trying to smash it. So
yeah, okay.
You'll just resist the 5p and 4p.
Okay, 5p and 4p. So I got 5 hits on the first resist, and then 2 on that one. So another 2p.
Okay.
Okay,
And
then,
you smash it into the ground successfully, and it squishes into pieces.
you know, you're gonna make me roll.
No, because I had expected you were going to do that the first time, and it immediately because it is tiny. Its whole thing is that you're not going to be able to touch it, and the fact that it critically glitched into your hand right away is
right. It just took longer to pay off narratively, yeah. So
right.
just
because your character was like, "No, I don't want to hurt it."
So Havoc will smash it into the ground and then immediately drop to its knees and like pick up the dead monkey and kind of, I will always remember you, and like shed a tear and then throw it over their shoulder.
As you smash it down to the paw in your hand breaks loose, and you now have a monkey. You can keep it if you like as a lucky token, or you can discard it with the rest of the monkey.
Would Havoc do that? No, throw the monkey over one shoulder and the paw over the other.
Okay. All right.
And then back to the GPS. Where am I going?
Oops.
So the
Sorry, dude.
Calypso, the wireless signal goes dead, and you lose the tracking.
Damn it! We needed that monkey. Never mind. I'm sure Salvo. Anyway,
always more ways to skin a cat, right?
No, it was a monkey.
Yeah, exactly. So, Salvador, you're back at your meat body, and you hear... Are you astrally perceiving? Physical.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the astral, you can hear the woman in the front wheeling in frustration and anger as she sees the signal for the monkey go dead. Well, she sees that. You don't see why she's squealing, but squealing in anger and frustration.
Somewhere, someone
van-
killed a monkey. You know this.
The van picks up its speed.
All right. I think I'm just waiting. Unfortunately, sorry, that's not interesting to say. But
Yep, okay.
I know there's coordinates that I'm going to, and great. Let's go there.
Okay. For the rest of you, you have coordinates. You have some weird dude who's called you and told you to be there. It's important.
How do we get there?
Oh, your car's just around the corner, and the company car, of course. Susan, you've got your moped if you want to use that. Havoc,
What about our comatose person?
Havoc's
my
Jeep
car?
is back at the apartment.
Okay, we'll go retrieve that.
Then
I will
again, I mean, Angel probably has some wheels that were here. More nearby. Or Velvet, sorry.
Velvet,
Velvet,
yeah.
yeah. Well, they walked.
Okay. Well.
And there's a
I-
bicycle that nobody's using out front.
Just wonder. Oh, it's the
Susan-
bicycle.
Nasus,
it's
Susan?
Reaper's bicycle.
do you
Right,
think you
yeah.
could help me with him? And I'm gonna try to get Reaper into my car.
Actually, correction, Reaper's bicycle is mangled
Hmm.
from the explosion.
Yeah, something might as well be. Most things seem to be doing surprisingly well.
Actually, no, Reaper's the only one who survived that whole thing.
And
Yeah. I mean, those
bottle of
cakes
Jack.
seem pretty fine.
So I'll ask Susan to load Reaper into the back of my Ford America company car.
I'll do it.
Or in
Easily.
backseat.
It's like, for Susan, this is so Calypso. Like, he always asks you to carry the heavy boxes.
Yeah.
I mean, I give
And
a
I
little
just
smile
kind of...
to be socially manipulative.
It works. It works. Susan will
Still got it.
deftly pick up Reaper's body, just kind of trying to be careful. And put them into the back.
They're stable, right?
Reaper is, yeah.
All right. Is there any way we can bring them round?
Do I have any smelling salts on me?
There's a roadside emergency kit in your trunk.
All right.
It's got some, like, a rating 4 med kit.
All right. I'm guessing I'm the most logic-y.
Surgery.
Yeah, well, I don't need surgery. I just need something to wake them up. Some stimulant.
Just wakes up. Ah! Sorry.
I'm horribly burned. All right, so I will.
I
use
know I
that.
just sedated you, but now I'm gonna wake you up.
So that means I'm going to be rolling a
Sorry about
total of 11 dice, I think. Sorry,
Sure.
what rating?
Rating 4.
4, perfect, yeah. So,
So you can get at most 4 hits.
2, 3, and 4, and no glitch. I got 5 hits, but you get to keep 4 of them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so you're able to heal an additional box of damage off of Reaper. So Reaper gets 1 box of damage back and wakes up.
Hey, don't you die on me. Get up. Wake up.
Oh, where am I?
There was an event. You've been injured? Don't move too much, okay? Just relax. We're gonna get you to somebody to... Are you insured? Should I call Doc Wagon?
I got veterans insurance.
So that's a no. Okay.
You gotta tell me though, did I save the platoon?
Sure, buddy. You saved them all. Good job. Just rest, okay? Wait, you're a vet?
I take my dog tags out from my shirt and I give him a kiss for good luck.
I'm sorry, sir.
You're
we
looking
couldn't
down at your
save
body. You can see that
your haircut.
You're looking down at your body. Your armor is ruined. You're gonna have to replace it for sure. Again, seems to happen way too often. And there's a lot of blood. It hurts a lot. You wish someone had given you painkillers.
Instead of uppers.
Instead of a tranquilizer.
I just look, I'd be like, oh man, my dreads and my threads are all jacked up. This is not cool.
Sorry, Broseph.
My dreads and my threads.
That might be tonight's episode.
I swear
name.
that's the name of this episode.
Yep,
Dreads
yep.
and Threads.
Dreads and Threads.
Oh, well done, sir.
Yeah.
50% bonus karma to you.
He's been unconscious most of the game, but he comes back and just immediately names the episode.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so you guys are traveling to this location.
Susan, do you mind driving? Or are you doing your bike?
Yeah. I mean, I don't need my moped right now. I can just. God, is it still okay?
To be fair, your
I'm
moped can follow behind. It's got the autopilot feature, so you can summon it when you need.
Let's go. I will
Heel boy.
tell it. Yep.
Yeah.
Do I hear
I
any of
feel
this
like
conversation
it's
about
kinda
bikes?
like a camper, you know, when you see that family out in the middle of July traveling across country and they've got the car hitched to the back. That's us. Except it's my moped.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll drive.
Good.
You
so I'm just
try
gonna
to take care of him.
Sure. I'm just gonna. My interest is piqued. He's a veteran. He looks like he just took a hell of a hit. I'm curious if he's an agent or if he's just an unlucky soul.
Well, you can see the glistening titanium on parts of his bone from the parts of his flesh that have been burned away, so the titanium bone lacing clearly has been doing a good job for him.
Okay, this is
probably a large reason of why he survived.
This is an unknown asset then. Crap.
My bike though, did I save my bike? I need that thing to keep the gravy train rolling. It's a sweet machine. I call it the Reaper Mobile.
I have bad news.
I just fixed the brakes on it too.
Yellow BMX?
Yeah, black and yellow.
I'm sorry, it didn't make it.
Oh, it's a total downer, man. Total bummer.
I mean, maybe you can salvage the frame.
Yeah, you know, it's been through worse. It's all it was when I found it, just a frame. Built that sucker from the ground up, turned it a real groovy speed machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Every setback's a new opportunity. It'll come back stronger, cooler than ever.
Can I ask you a question, Reaper? And remember, you're horribly burned and at our mercy. We're helping you. We're helping you.
Deal with it.
Who do you work for?
I'm a free
Actually,
agent,
no.
man. I
That's
mean,
fair.
I
That's
suppose
fair.
we all work for the man to some degree, but you know, hey, I'm just out here hustling, bringing things from A to B, not asking too many questions.
That's fair. That's fair. Let me
So there
rephrase
is
that.
someone very
You know, it's a great
specific
job
that
to meet people too, especially chicks.
There was
Ran into this
someone
real
very
groovy
specific.
dwarven chick named Calypso earlier today, man. I thought my luck was finally turning around. Turns out,
But I'm Calypso. What? What?
yeah, that's a trip, man. That's real wild. 2 Calypsos in one day.
That's
It's at
unlikely.
about this point where you look in the driver's seat and you see the other Calypso.
I see. Hey, Calypso! Yo! Girl,
Yes?
good to see you again.
Wait, what? Why am I answering that? That's stupid.
Is this the van to heaven?
Susan clearly is not cluing in that you're talking to her.
Yo, groovy short chick with the sweet hair. What's up? Calypso, you remember me?
He's the one that
It just
smells
got
like burnt
awkward.
dreadlock.
Right. Fun fact. You're sitting next to Calypso. He's helping, or they're helping you.
Yeah, I met him already. It's real wild
yeah.
you two got the same name.
Yeah. Wild.
Wild. You know what? Let's make it super simple. You can call me Nasus.
Yeah.
And you can call them Calypso.
Makes sense. Can't have 2 cats with the same name on the same bus, you know? Just makes things confusing.
Yeah,
And I'll just
you know.
lean a little closer to Reaper and be like, I mean, she said you could call her. So.
Hey, that's a good point, man. Yo, you ready to give me your number now then? How else am I gonna call you?
Chicks love it when they call you on a technicality.
And she'll just start rattling off numbers.
There was a Q in there somewhere.
Oh, slow down, tons of fun. Slow down. I ain't got a pen and paper on me. That's a lot of numbers to remember.
You guys are just pulling into the location now.
I don't know if I can trust him, but I know I like him. Oh.
Havoc's a little bit further behind because you had to go back to get your vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
But as you guys are having this banter, you pull up to the location and there's 3 vans in front of this red brick warehouse. Seedy area of town. It's like 4 in the morning now. You're all exhausted. The 3 vans parked in front. There's a woman dressed in red standing in front of the middle van. Flanked on either side, in front of the other vans, are a pair each of hired help, perhaps. Who knows? But they've got weapons. And they're all discussing something, looking towards the building. Salvador, your van has come to a halt. You heard the woman get out.
So I'm alone in here, as far as I can tell.
You're now alone, yep. You can hear them chattering outside. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Perception, probably pretty okay at that, and my intuition I have written as a 4. So let's go with 8 dice. That's a 4 hits.
You can hear pretty clearly that they're basically talking. They're making plans to invade this place. You can hear her talking about Montgomery, and that she wants to make sure that she's the one who gets Montgomery.
All right.
You don't want her to get Montgomery. He's your buddy.
Oh yeah. All right. Let's see. I kind of thought they'd take me out of here. They're just leaving me in the back of their van. All right. How am I gonna get out of here? Well, guess I'll start scrapping. I'm gonna try and like move around back here. Actually, I mean, I guess I'm probably held by like mag cuffs. I'm not held by like rope. That would be silly. Why would they do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A power bolt could probably.
Yeah, I was
load
thinking
cuffs
maybe I could
pieces.
like just focus that. Really more. Yeah. I mean, that's the spirit of the game. Is when you need something, you make it up and say it's true from now on. So even though I had some other ideas, who cares about them? We haven't used those spells. Let's use this spell. Yeah, I think that seems right. Although it makes sense that you'd want something a bit more focused. So probably not like a power bolt and more of like a punch or something. What is that?
I think it's punch. Yeah, it's punch is power bolt, but touch. Power bolt is
no, it's
single
shatter.
target line of sight. Oh, shatter.
Yes.
Yeah.
So punches. It is like I don't know exactly. Punch is stun, and shatter is physical.
Yeah, so you'd want
So
shatter.
yeah, let's go with the shatter. I can actually pull these up right now. Very good. All right. Let's roll spellcasting.
That kind of makes sense. Like if you're mainly
Mhm.
focused on being like a mental mage, you could sort of mentally someone not to resist you and then go up and shatter their face.
Yeah, seems good.
Yeah.
All right, I've rolled some dice. Oh, look at those dice. It's 3 hits on a spellcasting test. How does this work? I don't know.
It's versus the
Combat spells. Who's ever used one of those before?
Not this mage.
Yeah. So spellcasting magic. Force,
As you guys
was it
discovered,
better?
my mage
I
in the
would've
last game
declare.
didn't even have a combat spell.
Yeah, it's my jam. Target is not to. Oh, that's direct. I'm looking at indirect. Blah 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 blah. Damage value is
Where's page 2 net?
force plus net hits. So probably it's resisted by its like structure rating or something.
Yeah, the object resistance.
And
If I can find that.
so force plus net hits, and this is the drain is like force -6 for like touch attacks. I think that there's like a limit to how high my force can be. That's probably like my magic, I guess.
Yeah, double your magic is your maximum. Anything over your maximum takes physical drain.
Yeah.
Or anything over your magic.
Well, then
takes physical
I will
drain.
do 6 because the drain is force -6, so there's no way that's gonna. I think if I understand magic correctly, and I'm a professional mage, of course I do.
Sure.
I can do force 6, so that's 3 hits, but I don't know how many net hits. It might be no net hits, so it'd be 9 damage if there was no hits on resistance.
Yeah, so it'll just take the 9 damage.
Cool.
I
All right.
I can't find it right now. It breaks the cuffs open.
Sweet, of course it does. That's this kind of game. Shatter is now on my list of spells that I have performed in this game. Great.
It makes it. Hold on. A dull thud goes through the air as the spell coalesces. It's like, and the cuffs drop and clatter. And immediately you can see those outside turn towards you.
All right, pull that off my head.
The
Okay.
cut to the vehicle arriving. From a distance, you see 5 people in front of the 3 vans. They're all kind of facing this way. You're driving in kind of this way, parallel to the building. They've kind of approached the building from this direction, so you can kind of see that they're all kind of in front of the vans. And you can see them all suddenly turn towards the van. One of them kind of takes a step back in surprise. And does Salvador want to get out of the van?
Yeah, I think the first thought.
Technical anomaly detected. Rerouting. Please stand by. Reestablish. Thank you.
Decent reaction. I don't know about intuition though. How would you rate me?
You've got military grade boosted reflexes, cyberware. So you've got an extra 2d6.
Wired reflexes. That would be.
So,
and what should I be picking numbers between for this?
Let's say your reaction's a 4, your intuition's a 3. Something like that. Unless you feel like you'd be more perceptive than that.
No, I figure out of the 2 reactions, the better one, for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, you can roll 3d6 plus whatever that is, 7.
Damn.
So I get one dice base, then I get 7 from those 2 things, and then I get another 2 from wired reflexes. Is how that works?
So you get you're doing an additive roll here. It's not for hits, so you're rolling 1d6 is base, and then you're getting 2d6 for the wired reflexes. You roll that, and then you add 7 to the total.
And we're back on stream, by the way, so we're good to go.
Nice.
Okay.
Hello, stream.
We're
I
picking
blew
up
open a
in the midst of
van
combat.
for no reason.
Okay, well, all I got is a 7 then. Because this is rolling 3d6 like with 5s or higher, right?
No, you roll 3d6 and
only
forget
this one you add.
Okay.
Yeah, so just add.
So
the
what did
total,
this? What did the
numbers.
d6s come up as?
Okay. I just rolled it again. I got a 15.
Okay, so
properly.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a 19.
I crashed out of
The
that
first
program,
time I
but I
rolled
rolled.
it.
Sorry, go ahead.
Havoc, what did you get? 19 there, I see, okay. And a whopping 9 for Sal. Okay.
And I got the best I can with a 13.
Yeah, 13
Unless I
again.
go digital. Which I might, actually. I'll stay on the van. I'll stay in the car. I'm going to go digital.
Ooh. Critical.
So I'm going to roll 2 more
like
dice.
All ones for one of the goons. So we're going to go with
20.
a 5.
Oh, no, sorry. 19. 19 as well.
Is there no area influence? That's weird. There's area like full mind control, but no area influence.
Yeah, it's mob mind. Or oh no, that's no area.
Yeah, there's like
no.
there's full control, but there's no influence as an area. It's odd.
Influence is a permanent spell. You could custom design it, but it would be like hella
that makes
painful.
Sense. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's sort this. Oops.
Yeah.
Okay, first up is the lady in red. So the lady in red bursts back into the. She comes running around hearing the back doors burst open. Sees you and tries to grab you. Sorry, sees Sal. Tries to grab Sal.
That makes sense.
Yep. So you can roll a dodge or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I always forget what the default resisted is. It's like
Unarmed combat,
reaction
basically.
and agility or something.
Yeah, gymnastics plus agility.
Well, gymnastics is if you're like choosing to.
If you're trying to
like,
not get.
If you're trying to dodge and sacrificing your initiative, which I don't think I can really afford to do. But there's just like a default that you have to beat, right? Like attacks are always versus. I just can never remember what it's resisting.
Yeah, so then it would just be unarmed combat.
I'm fine with going with that because I don't care to figure it out. But yeah, that's something else.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I mean that doesn't sound like me. Let's roll 3 dice. I don't know. Holy crap! I got 3 hits on 3 dice.
Nice.
You win.
Nice. 5, 6, 8.
She tries to grab you, and you basically stiff arm her face, and it's like a random lucky stiff arm.
Yeah.
And she stumbles away, and let's go with between Susan and Havoc, but Havoc rolled first, so Havoc, you go. You're a little bit behind, so you kind of see this a bit from a distance. You're not quite in engagement range yet because you're still driving. You're like, I don't know, 100 meters away or something.
So yeah, Havoc will just floor it and then try to kind of like skid to a stop close by and pop out, which is probably the whole turn, I'm assuming.
Yep. Okay.
So
And
some
Susan.
sort of driving.
Okay. What is Susan's sense of sort of what's happening? Like, because she sees a bunch of people she doesn't know. She sees some lady trying to go after somebody who is jumping out of a van. She doesn't know really who they are, so does she get involved or not?
Yeah, so you just saw this half-naked person, completely naked person, running out of the van, and this woman in a red dress is trying to grab him and failing.
I feel like I'm gonna help probably the person who looks like they're in the most distress, which is maybe the naked person? Maybe?
Alright.
So...
What kind of person
I'll
is
kinda-
Susan? Let's see.
So, yeah, I guess... Because normally I know what I'm rolling, but here I guess...
Well, think about what you want to do, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah. I think... I don't think she wants to, like, attack anybody. I think she sort of wants to... She sees this kind of vulnerable person. I think she's going to take her coat off and be like, come here, I've got... Here, put this on. And she's going to try to clothe the person.
That's why you're the best, Susan. Somebody's gonna... You're gonna make somebody really lucky someday.
Okay, you take off
Just to be
your...
clear,
that, man.
not this guy.
You take off your jacket and you offer it to Salvador.
Cool. I need to picture this.
And you see me talking to her loudly.
I feel like I stumble backwards and trip over you. That feels appropriate.
Yeah, so after the stiff arm, it definitely pushes you like you were running straight out of the van. The stiff arm pushes you to your left and stumble right towards Susan. You're flopping around and everything, and Susan just like basically like a ninja, essentially, just flips her jacket off, wraps it around you as you stumble into her. And you are yet again restrained. Okay, Goon.
Yes.
It feels more like a hug than a restraint, though.
Wrist tug.
Yeah.
It's like that protective.
You're hug
You're
tamed.
okay.
Susan?
Okay, so the other goons start to spill out around the vehicles, and one of them just shouts, "Hey! It's them!" and pulls up and fires at the car. And
At which car?
at your car, the one you just got out of, because he's kind of rattled and doesn't know what to do, and he kind of misses everything. He's just like fumbling, gets a shot off. It hits the vehicle, but it sort of glances off. Company cars are made well. Reaper.
Okay. So I got like 2 health.
You're still, yeah,
I'm
you're still
barely
very
moving.
injured.
Yeah.
You just got blown up. You should be dead.
Okay, well I try to maintain cover, but you know I'm forever fearless in the face of danger. I figure I've at least got like my old army knife on me or something, maybe like in my boot or something, you know, dangerous job. And I pull that out, and who's the nearest person to me?
Well, you're still kind of in the car.
In the car, okay.
With me.
So, yeah. So yeah, Calypso's the nearest person. But yeah,
How
you were
bad
just
is
shot
that
at by-
PTSD? I'm a little worried right now.
Getting shot at does not feel good.
Brings you right back.
I'm back in the jungle.
So you do have line of sight to the one that just shot at you. You easily. It's on your side of the car, about 20 meters away. Less than that, 15 meters.
Okay. Well, I think about throwing my knife, but I don't want to lose it. So I look for something heavy nearby and chuck it at the guy shooting at me.
You find a med kit.
You also would find a small brown package that looks surprisingly familiar.
Okay, well, I've now got PTSD about small brown packages that look familiar. I pick that up and I chuck it out of the car in the general direction of the people shooting at us.
Sweet. Okay, give me just a random agility roll to see how close you get it to where you want it to be, and you're -3 for your injuries.
Okay. I feel like I probably got 4 agility.
Yeah, sure. Sounds about right.
And -3, so that's I only roll 1d6.
Yep.
Oh, if he rolls a 1, this goes very badly.
1 success.
It goes in the general direction of where you want it to go. Now I'm gonna roll random scatter here, and it bounces a little bit back towards you and to your left. So it's
Not
kind of
again, not again. Ugh.
No, it landed near your target and then just kind of came back a little. So it's like you threw it about 10 meters, basically.
Reaper's got an arm on him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Another goon takes a pot shot at the mage and Susan. Salvador, you've currently got rating 8 armor on you now.
Nice.
I just gave him my armor, motherfucker.
I like how you're reading
Susan,
between the lines.
You were made for this.
Okay, so that's
You should really consider becoming a professional.
4 hits. And let's see. We're going to use random gun selection. Fischetti Military 100 pistol. That's great if you're wearing armor. It's not so good if you're not wearing armor.
Well, I don't think my jacket was the only armor I had on.
Okay, yeah, because you got that form-fitting armor underneath. Because you know you need that sometimes. You've still got rating 6 armor. Okay,
I mean, she's an office worker, so that makes sense. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I know she's an agent. I don't know that, but she knows that.
Okay, reaction
Honestly,
plus intuition for free against a ranged attack.
The number of people that go postal, you probably would have like business cash, Kevlar.
So, for being restrained, you'll get half that dice pool. And Susan, if you want to dodge as well, reaction plus intuition. So
yeah, that's regular without spending initiative to dodge. That's 1 hit. Woo!
So how many dice is that reaction plus intuition? Because I don't have mine filled in all the way.
What did we say? I think we had.
I don't
That's
think we said
9
anything
for
yet.
you. Yeah, 9 for you.
9? Four successes for me.
Okay, would you like to share any of those with the person you're hugging?
I think her mystic armor would probably kick in and help her.
Yes, you're right.
So knowing that,
so she'd get 2 extra
then
dice on
she
that.
Probably would.
Okay, so how many of your 4? How many do you want to give?
Well, do I get 2 extra dice?
So basically, what's happening right now is you're hugging him, right, and you're both being shot at. So you can either turn him out of the way, or get yourself out of the way.
So I'm just like double checking how melee thing works.
I'm such a sucker.
I
will
know who
put
he is.
him out of the way. It's true, I don't.
I mean, you literally called me
he's
earlier.
naked.
Oh, that's right.
I just know he's a naked person sitting in the middle of, like, jumping out of the back of a van.
All right. So yeah, you're trying to protect him.
I feel like he's had a bad day already. So yeah, I feel like I would.
I mean, he's had a bad week. All right. So you
I don't know that.
You basically try to pull him out of the way of the gunfire, putting yourself in the way, and you're going to be resisting 11p. Sorry, 9p.
9p?
Yeah, it would have been 11 if you didn't have the body armor. So you'll get body plus 6. Your dwarf, your body's like what, plus 1 for dwarves?
If she actually does have mystic armor, that'll also add to the rating.
Yeah, another 2. So you got 8 dice for armor plus, let's say, 5 for body. Does that seem too high? I think you got a lot of stats elsewhere.
Doesn't seem too high.
Let's say 4 for body. You got a lot of stats elsewhere. So what's that? 11 dice? No, 13 dice. I can't do math.
That is not
that
true.
many dice.
It's okay. So 13 dice.
I can do math. I am not doing math right now.
I'm making a decision to not do math.
Exactly.
Oh, I think, is that a glitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 2 successes, but I got 4 1s.
Oh, you're fine. Okay, so you needed 7 1s to have a glitch there.
Right, because it's half.
Yeah. Okay, so you still take, what was that, 7 damage as you get blasted in the back with essentially a
Physical
shotgun
damage?
pistol. Yeah. Gun damage.
2, 3, 4, 5. So
Yeah,
that puts me at a
that.
-3.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna hurt.
That hurts. So yeah.
For what it's worth, the dude rolled really well.
Fair enough. And I did not.
Yeah. Okay,
You're
Calypso.
doing great, Susan. You're oh. Walk it up.
Calypso, your turn. You've got 2 goons that have made it around and are looking at the car. Have shot. One has shot Susan.
Okay, there's a handful of things that go through my mind, but I think I'm just gonna start by bricking that dude's guns and any cyber that he happens to have, but I'll start with the guns.
Do it.
All right.
Electronic warfare.
It's not my forte, but I do know how to do it. That'll be 9 dice, I think. Yeah. All right.
And are you using your company deck for this?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the only one on me at the moment.
Makes sense.
If they ask, it was gangers. Only 2 hits. So I don't know what rating this guy's pan firewall is, but it might beat me.
I'll say this: it wasn't high, and I rolled it, and it rolled poorly.
So I got
you win.
2. All right. So that gun doesn't work anymore. Is my main goal. In this moment.
Here's how it works. You can issue a command to the gun. You don't have enough to completely shut it down, but you can issue a command to the gun.
Safety on. And
Safety on.
stays on.
Safety on and locked. Okay.
Yeah. Like lock out the physical safety. Just respond to electric. And that's my turn.
So that was, which one was that? The guy that shot at the car, or the guy that shot at?
That's the guy who shot at Susan. Nasus.
Okay.
Did I notice that Reaper threw my package that I had left in the back seat next to Reaper?
Threshold 2. You tell me if you noticed.
Let's see if I can buy those hits on perception. 1 second, I gotta find that.
Minus 2 because you were being shot at and were distracted.
Okay, so I still have 6, so I don't get to buy it. So I would say no.
Okay. You do
busy.
not notice the package has been delivered. All right. The delivery man is good at delivering packages.
This is true. Now, did you take a picture of it and of it being on my porch? Okay, if you do that, I'll get the notice, and then I'll notice set it off. I'm just saying. All right.
I'm in action mode right now. I'm not thinking about my job.
Fair enough. It's busy.
I'm about to go Rambo while he's getting a shave in the police station, you know?
Hey Todd, you got any Three Stooges music for this part?
Well, maybe. Let me see what I got.
I just had a couple really nice rolls here for the goons.
Nice.
So, the 2 remaining goons that were yet to come around the van decide to go the same direction. And as one of them comes this way and the other's coming that way, and they try to get past each other, and somehow their like belt clips get hooked, and they like do this like comical like momentum spin as they try to go past each other, and they both fall on the ground.
Now you should, but no, I should. After.
You fucker!
Hey, only my mom calls me
that. Sal, you're up.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah, all right.
I don't know where that came from. I know a chamber.
So I've run out of this van. This lady throws a. They like tried to hit me physically. What happened there? Actually, was that a punch? Just like a normal punch? That doesn't sound right.
She was trying to grab you.
I'll grab. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So that ends up getting knocked out of the way. I sort of stumble backwards, end up wrapped in this coat, and then pulled to the side so I don't get shot at.
Yeah. You have been heroically rescued.
Oh my.
I'm here to rescue you. Stop wiggling.
Trying to figure out if
you're at all into this kind of thing, you're probably toting a half chub by now.
Good thing I got this coat. Can I get a spell off, or am I too preoccupied at the moment?
You can
get a spell off. Yep.
Boom.
All right. I look back at the woman who I don't think has been named, and I'm going to try to do a troll thoughts spell, where I'm just like, I'm sorry I looked at your phone. Call everyone down. Stop all of this. And I need to choose some force. I have no idea how much stun I actually have left, because I was like stunned out and then I woke up and I don't know. So
you're, let's say, -2, because it was pretty rough before and you've cast a couple spells.
Seems legit. So my understanding of this spell is that I'm going to make my normal, like, what do you call it? Spellcasting magic roll, and you're going to roll, I think it's a willpower and something. What is it? Dang, I had it. Now it's gone forever.
Probably willpower and counterspelling. There's no counterspelling here.
Well, there's just like a natural, like, resist here. So manipulate. Mental resistance is logic plus will. No, yes, resist with logic plus willpower, and I believe you get a penalty equal to the force of the spell. Oh no, that's later. The initial one doesn't have a penalty. It's for the future turns if I want to maintain it. Yeah. So yeah, you roll that. I'll choose a force. That's going to be my limit, I believe. So let's spend some edge. I feel like I deserve it.
I mean, given the bad week you've had, why not?
Yeah, as a treat. I'll go force 3. Yeah, let's do force 3. Let's risk knocking myself out, because it's fun to get knocked out in the middle of combat. So I'm gonna say maybe I shouldn't have that high edge, because I did have to, like, if we were assuming I actually built a character, I would have had to invest into magic, so I guess that would have taken points away from where I could have put edge. So this is more about exploding than anything else. Let's go with 13 dice.
Okay,
so 4, but with 3 6s. I don't think this. Yeah, this doesn't know that I.
And just to be clear, you're targeting Lady in Red.
Yes.
Okay.
So was it 3 6s? Is that what I said? Yes, 3 6s. So it's 6 hits total, and I don't have a limit because I spent edge.
Okay. Well, you reach out with your mind. Your thoughts to her thoughts.
Yes.
And as the connection starts to form, you can feel her against you. And it's futile. Her resistance is futile. As you easily push past and work your way into her mind.
I have touched this mind before. And I know all of its secrets. Maybe. I don't know. I like to tell myself that.
She is now compelled to do your bidding.
Call everyone down. Call everyone off. That's the word. That's the phrase. Call everyone off.
Everyone get off. She says, hey everyone, get off.
Close enough. I try to run back to where I see. I guess I probably see Cal, right? Yeah,
Just your
I'll run off to
bare
him.
ass running down the road. You see
What?
the car.
What is she? You can see the goons have a bit of confusion. What is she talking about?
You gotta listen to her.
Let's see if they listen to her.
You do not want to know the image I have in my mind right now because I don't
I'm pretty sure I
but
know the image you have in your mind. From your reaction.
Oh, it's bad. It's naughty.
Yeah. Now,
On
if
my
you had
end, your
used
camera's been
mob
frozen
mind,
this whole time. It's a shame.
If-
Yeah, I didn't do my mind. I would
if
take
you had
it.
used
Because
mob
I gotta
mind and
resist
told them all
drain.
to get off, that would have been different. That would have been a different
That would be very
scenario.
different. Yep. Which reminds me, I do need to roll to.
So
resist
she issues a slightly strange command for him to get off, and they all seem a bit confused, and they all lose an initiative pass.
Nice. I'll take it. I resist the drain. Yeah, the drain would have been 2. I got 3 hits.
Okay. And she's doing this okay, so go to the top, which is Lady in Red, so she'll have a chance here to break free from your spell.
Yes, and she gets a dice penalty of my force, which is 3.
Okay. And she has to overcome your net hits, right?
That would make sense. I did not think that far ahead. While the spell is sustained, take a complex action to resist. Wow. Making logic willpower test, dice pool penalty equal to the force. Every hit the target gets reduces the caster's net hits by 1.
Yeah, okay, so she got
One
two,
being- oh, okay.
2 more hits. What were
Oh,
you?
okay, so hits determine the length. All right, okay.
Yeah, so you started at 6. She got 2 initially. You had net 4. She's reduced another 2. You still have control of. So you currently are sitting at 2 net hits.
Right, and then just like that's also time, so every turn is also 1 hit just goes away because that's effectively the countdown for how long I have to sustain it for. That makes sense. Okay, cool. I haven't used these spells before. It's interesting.
I don't think it automatically goes down. She has to take an action to make it go down.
That makes sense. It says that the like it determines how long, but maybe they just mean because you get to reduce them on your turn. I'm not sure.
She's basically making an extended test to break free. Okay, so she basically is telling them all now to get down. Everybody, get down. And some dance music starts playing. No. Get down.
It's true. It's
Havoc, you have arrived at your destination. You have reached your destination.
So, who is Susan tackling with right now?
Salvador.
I was trying to run back towards the vehicle, but like is being held by.
You just saw Susan get shot.
Yeah,
as she was protecting this naked person.
That's more the question: was who was causing threatening them?
Yeah, so one of the goons shot her.
Okay. I will. I will. Would you seem to have guns? No, I'll throwing knife that person because that sounds cooler. Try to throwing knife and lead attack them. So
We got some throwers in the gang.
I was gonna say, so many throwers.
Well, they're on the same squad, right?
Okay.
Susan and Havoc and Cal and Sal.
Okay, 5 hits on that, and I have no idea what kind of knifey damage there would be there. Oh, here where I'd find weapons. Probably something like 5 or 7 PDM. There we go.
Yeah, 7 sounds good.
Here.
You said 5 hits, so you got 4 net. So that blade finds home.
That's fantastic. Right in the forehead.
So the goon who had shot at Susan falls backwards stiff, collapses on the ground, and a gunshot goes off.
No, it doesn't. It's, well, okay. Damn.
The gunshot does not go off.
Actually, I like that it goes off. Oh, I'm
The
losing my
gunshot
touch.
goes off.
Random scatter roll?
Sure. I thought in my mind as I was rolling, because Todd said it still goes off, it goes towards Todd. Todd, resist. Calypso is getting shot.
This is why you put the safety on, people.
That's just what happens. The dice decide things sometimes.
I get to roll 15 dice.
Since it's a stray shot, it's only base.
Okay.
And you're wearing armor, right?
I am. Armor jacket. Just a jacket.
Yeah. So 5 damage. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong 8 damage. But +2 to armor.
Oh, okay. 4 hits so far, but then I gotta roll 2 more dice. Hey, man. Hey, 2 more hits. So 6 hits in total.
Alright, so the weapon grazes you and you take 2 boxes. Ow! Son
Ow! You shot me!
Hearing the gunshots spooks the other goons, and having been told to get out of there and get down, they start fleeing.
That'll work.
I'm gonna get back in the car. Wait, do I at least notice if my package is there?
You tell me. The threshold 2.
I think I'm probably distracted by getting shot. Somebody else might notice the package is there, but I don't.
I don't think I do.
The 2 goons that were scrambling around tied to each other at the hip have crawled into the van, the furthest from you guys. The 3rd goon, who isn't dead, climbs in there with them. The lady in red stands motionless. The van starts to squeal away.
And leaving her?
Yep.
All right, so I'm guessing because the last was Havoc's turn, so I guess it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe she took my kilt.
Bitch. I will go into the
A berserker rage.
No. I'll go into the little compartment on the back of my like my little trunk.
Backpack.
No, it's like a trunk on a scooter,
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
on a moped. It's like,
The
you put your
motorcycle's
helmet in
backpack.
there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I go in there and I kind of pull out some, like a zip tie. And I grab her, since she's emotionless and just standing there in like awe. And I'm just going to grab her and put her arms behind her back and put these on her, and she is now a prisoner.
All that happens because
Yeah.
she does get to resist, actually. See if she breaks free.
Do I get to
Well,
roll
this is just
to overpower her? No.
you may not need to. Let's just see. Well, she did end the spell there. She rolled.
Okay.
So right as you're basically putting her hands behind her back, she's able to finally break the spell, and she tries to wriggle away from you. And let's see. Oh shit! She tries to wriggle away from you and falls on her ass. While she does
in
it,
the trunk, right?
tightens up the handcuffs or whatever you were tightening her with by mistake.
Like a zip tie.
Because she rolled a critical glitch.
Nice.
I
Whenever you
popped
hear
the
that
trunk.
laugh, it's like, was that a crit? Was that a glitch, or was that a
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
sixes? I don't know which it is. Yeah.
I popped
One
the
or the
trunk.
other.
So she is
Yeah,
restrained
now that I've been let
and
go, I'm like
angry.
stumbling over towards Cal, who I imagine has noticed me by now.
So, someone shot me. So, right in the arm.
It's at this time.
This is my favorite
This is the point where
arm.
you see three goons.
Calypso.
Oh, I'm just gonna pause here for a second for Steve's benefit.
Okay.
Nice.
This is my good arm. I just want to say, this is my favorite arm. It's really expensive. And I don't appreciate getting shot at it.
We'll get you a new one, Cal. We'll get you a new one.
Calypso.
Nah,
you,
it'll buff
you know
out.
this naked man?
I think
So
we
you guys,
should probably... First of all, Susan, do you work in an office or do you kick ass for a living? Because I think we should probably all have a bit of a conversation.
well, I see you all made it. You look over and you see the tall, towering Montgomery walk out of the building. He ducks under the doorway as his 10-foot tall frame comes out. And his, what seems small beside him, but large bodyguards step out. Clearly they are rushing out in reaction to what they've heard in the past, 30 seconds, basically.
Mhm.
And you see before you this giant and these four goons.
Sure.
Salvador, I don't know why you had to bring this kind of problem here. You must be Calypso.
Yep.
The rest of you I know are all invited. I'll explain everything when we get inside. Come on.
And I'm gonna kind of look at Salvador and be like, "Give me that back."
I closed
So
the
it's-
trunk with the zip-tied lady in it.
I jump out of the back of the van, got a bandana tied around my head, I've got my knife in my hand, got the medkit under the other arm, and I'm just looking around and I'm like, oh, seems like that package took care of things. Tuck that away.
Package? What? Calypso?
Oh, yeah, man, you hold on to that.
It's still
It's
lying on
over
the ground.
somewhere. Yeah.
Can you grab that for me, Reaper?
It depends on what you're paying. I only move things for a rate these days, you know.
Well, Montgomery invites you all in, and unless somebody wants to refuse his offer, you will all go inside, and we will call it a night.
Sounds great. And we can scene cut to me having something and not explain it. Because I don't know how I'm getting pants. All right, let's not worry about that right now. It happens between the scene cuts, like any good TV show. It's fine.
There's a dead goon on the ground you could borrow from.
Yeah, next scene, I'm just have like a jacket tied around my waist. Yeah. Anyway, we don't see that scene. That's for next week.
That was exhausting and amazing. Thank you, Phil, for running the game. That was so bonkers.
Yeah, thanks.
That was very collaborative. That was a good time.
And we'll see more possibly next week, next Tuesday, I think is the idea. But we might do other games other days, so check out for that. And yeah, stick around for credits. And do we have a product, Steve? You're a mutant.
Jimmy's Dread Wax.
Are your dreads too long? Use fire.
Actually, you can buy Jimmy's Dread Racks at Alfonso McGillicuddy's Vapes, Dreads, Threads, and Payday Loan Creds shop, which is down on 5th Avenue and 6th Street. You'll know it when you see... Well, you'll smell it first. No matter which direction you're coming from, you'll smell it. And any of the things you can imagine it does smell like, it does smell like. And he's kind of proud of this. So, you know, this is his personal Jimmy's Dread Wax, sold especially at Alfonso McGillicuddy's Vapes, Dreads, Threads, Payday Loans, and Creds shop on 5th and 6th.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to Dreads and Threads.
Oh, yeah, tonight's episode.
Shadowrun in the Blind.
Dreads and... Shadowrun in the Blind. I like that. I'm going to have to change all
Oh,
this
were we
stuff.
duck hunting? Were we duck hunting? Did I miss the duck hunting?
I was the...
In the blind?
I was the dog that got shot. You shot the dog.
Yeah.
Although, kudos to Matt for literally being a projectile. I think that was my favorite one. I thought that was the end. I thought that was it.
I fully intended to, like, well, this is just going to blow you up. And I was like, you know, let the dice decide.
Yeah.
Well, it's that fun thing with the format of, like, you don't know anything. So you gain the abilities that you need, and then we, you know, fill in the rest with bad scores. It's like, well, you needed big scores for this one scene, so now you're stuck with them.
Yeah,
exactly. You have to have trash and everything else.
To be fair,
but no, it was really good. No, like,
yeah, that works.
Yeah.
This game really reminds me. Oh, go ahead.
No, it's a very cool format in that it lets you people. Like, I could see everyone, like, no one was afraid to step on your toes because they knew you had nothing planned. You know what I mean? And that, like, allowed people to be more improvisational than they otherwise would have. And it was really cool to see that in action.
Yeah, that was fun. All right, so we'll see.
This game really reminded me of Worlds in Peril because it starts out the same. There is, like, you're just people.
I don't think I've played that one.
It's like a superhero game kind of thing.
Cool.
Where
cool.
You start out and something cataclysmic happens, and that's where you get your powers from.
Oh, nice.
But you don't know what that's going to be until it happens. And again, through dice rolls and through, well, I want to try, I see this train as, you know, capsized or turned over. I want to try to lift it up because people are dying.
Mm-hmm.
Roll for that. And if you succeed, then you've now got super strength.
Right. That's basically what's happening, right? So
Yeah,
it's
it's
cool.
exactly
but with something
like
a game
World's
like
Apparel.
that has to have like mechanics for it to make it specific. They can't just rely on a GM being good at making that stuff up as you go, right? So,
But it does help.
yeah, no, I mean it's awesome when this is the sort of thing that can happen, but systems don't want to do that because they don't want to force you to just make it up. They
I'm
want to
gonna
give
make
you
up
some
everything.
structure.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It's great, right? Because you could easily make a system that's just like the GM makes shit up. That's the system. Go, and it's like that wasn't a system. What are you talking about?
That's just
yeah, you
evening
need
at the
a
improv.
framework to get that kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
if you're gonna be creative and improv everything, you need a framework. Like there's got to be something there to build from, right? It's like whenever you go to an improv show, the framework, the performers have an idea of what the scene is going to be about, and then they look for that input from the crowd, usually of like, give me an occupation, and then they use
What's
that
the last
to fill
thing
in
you
their
spent
framework.
$50 on?
Yeah.
That was always my go-to. All right. I think I'm going to stop the stream now. Thanks, everybody. We'll have a great night.
Have a good night, stream.
I don't even words. It's late. Good night.
Go check out my recent video. I worked on it for like 2 months, and it's finally out. I'm very excited.
That's not
AI-generated magic, gameplay, edited gameplay. I spent too long on it. Stupid. But I did, and so it exists.
Of editing.
Watch it.
Yeah,
Link in the
absolutely.
description.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, we'll link that after. We'll put it down below in the doobly-doo thingy.
Right.
Oh, it's over here. Actually, it's that way.
It
Just swipe
depends
up.
on the size of your window or if you're using it on a phone.
All you need to do is hack the mainframe and then swipe left.
Does anyone else
should've
appreciate
thought
that Todd is basically max headroom right now? You're like this floating head with red headphones on.
I noticed that early on.
Nice.
What do you mean? I've been waiting the whole time. Thanks for picking up what I'm putting down. All right. Good night.
Hey everyone, I'm